मैं कब से बड़बड़ कर रहा था, मुझे लगा तुम लोगों को सब सुनाई दे रहा होगा। लाइक अकाउंट है, सॉरी अकाउंट क्या बोल रहा हूँ, ये अपडेट आया है, आई डोंट नो व्हाट अपडेट दिस इज, आई थिंक इट इज़ द अपडेट फॉर द 4.0 का मेन इवेंट का लॉन्च का मे बी। एंड दूसरा मैं बोल रहा था कि 10:30-11 तक वी विल डू आवर अकाउंट रिव्यूज़, स्टार्ट विथ अकाउंट रिव्यूज़ सबके। एंड मैंने वेलकम किया तुम लोग को, नाइट स्काई, बिनीत, हैकर भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। नॉट डेड को भी वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। मेन इवेंट आज से है, आज से है। हेलो एवरीवन, हाउडी हाउडी लियो जॉय, हाउडी।
मिला हूँ अब जो तुमसे है दिल को मेरे।
सुन रहे हो ये गाना? आज तो कुछ भी नहीं दिया किसको। आई एम डूइंग रिस्ट कर्ल्स व्हाइल वाचिंग द लाइव स्ट्रीम। रिस्ट कर्ल्स यही ना, ये वाला कर रहा है, ये वाला कर रहा है, बिकॉज दिस इज वेरी इफेक्टिव। दिस इज ओके ओके बट दिस इज वेरी इफेक्टिव। आई लाइक कपकेक को हेलो वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। क्या गाना था। पीसी में अपडेट है ना, वही ना, पता नहीं क्या अपडेट है, इतना टाइम ले रहा साला डम डम गेम। 99 पे अटक गया है, बंद कर, बस कर, चल, थका रहा है। आज मेरे को फीलिंग आ रहा है कि आज मुझे आर्टिफैक्ट्स मिलेंगे। अबे यार, 2 आउट ऑफ 2 मिला है तो। बग फिक्सेस में ये फिक्स है क्या कि तुमको गेम के आरएनजी में से कोई भी अच्छा आर्टिफैक्ट नहीं मिला, ऐसा कुछ है क्या? विद डम्बल्स दोनों ही कर रहा हूँ, ऑलमोस्ट डन विद आर्म्स डे, एकदम मस्त, एकदम नसे वसे आ जाएगा ना तेरी इधर। व्यूअर अभी हम कर रहे हैं सैटरडे को, फ्राइडे को आई मीन। आज क्या है? आज बुधवार है, 2 दिन बाद। नहीं नहीं, ऐसा कभी नहीं होने वाला। आज जेंडर वाला रील देखा, आपके स्वेट से ब्लू क्यों नहीं हुआ? अबे तुम लोग ने आज देखा वो डेंड्रो वाला रील? मैंने कब का डाला था। ओके चलो फाइनली गेम ऑन हो गया। मैंने कब का डाला था वो, अब जाके दिख रहा है तुम लोग को। ये यूट्यूब ना ऐसा बड़ा टॉटी है, टॉटी। फैल रहा है कि 4.4 में रेजिन कैप बढ़ेगा। फाइनली गेंशिन लिसन्ड टू अस। I will pull for Yelan. Yelan is already here. Why are you not pulling? मेरे को आज रिकमेंड किया, क्या ही है भाई यूट्यूब, पागल पागल, तुझे पागल। यू रिकमेंड कर मेरे वीडियोस, ऑडियो पे नहीं है चल रहा है। रूमर्स है, कंफर्म नहीं। रूमर्स तो बहुत आते हैं देश में। कोपियम में जी रहा है, नॉट डेड। कोपियम में सब जीते हैं ब्रो, एवरीबडी इज लिविंग इन कोपियम। मुझे 3 का एक्सपी 60 यार हो जाएगा, पर हो गया तो सैड सड़ जाएगा, कमीशन करने का भी मोटिवेशन नहीं रहेगा। क्यों भाई? अच्छा तू खाली अपग्रेड अपना एक्सपी, सॉरी एडवेंचर रैंक इंक्रीज करने के लिए इतना ये कर रहा था क्या? अरे इन गेम ऑडियो किधर है? मेरा सर्वर एशिया है, यस। वो लोग इतना बग फिक्सेस करते, एक जरा ऐसा गेम में अच्छा पिंग आ जाए, उसका भी बग फिक्स कर दे ये लोग, तो अच्छा लगेगा ना लोगों को, है कि नहीं भाई लोग? रेजिन कैप मत बढ़ाओ, जस्ट 7 मिनट से 3 मिनट करो रिफ्रेश। हाँ ये भी चलेगा भाई, ये भी अच्छा है। होंकाई स्टार रेल पे 180 है, और रेजिन का लिमिट जल्दी बढ़ने का भी लिमिट कम है, आई मीन फिल होने का लिमिट भी कम है। मैंने डेली कमीशन नहीं किया है, पहले डेली कमीशन कर लेते हैं। मैंने कल 10 पुल किया था, मुझे कुछ नहीं मिला। गुड इवनिंग गणेश भाई, न्यू डोमेन करो। न्यू डोमेन नहीं भाई, ये बिल्ड करना है स्कारा, मुझको आर्टिफैक्ट्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं। न्यू डोमेन कर दूंगा तो सैडनेस एवरीवेयर हो जाएगी।
wind rises. Gah! Quit following me.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Stars, shine for me.
Busted.
Ah. The night is cold.
आप मेरा स्कारा देखना चाहोगे? आज हम सबके अकाउंट रिव्यूज करेंगे, ठीक है, टेंशन नहीं। तब मैं आपका स्कारा देखना चाहूँगा। बाय 10:30-11 वी विल स्टार्ट, ओके। आज हमारा एक बार हम लोग एक्ट 2 कंप्लीट कर ले, उसके बाद फॉन्टेन का एक्ट 2 कंप्लीट करना है मेरे को। आप वंस आई हैव डन माय फॉन्टेन का एक्ट 2 ना, देन मैं ऑफ स्ट्रीम अपना वो बड़ा वाला वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट करूँगा। वो ऑफ स्ट्रीम बड़ा वाला वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट करना कुछ मतलब ऐसा ऑन स्ट्रीम करना कुछ फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता। ऑन स्ट्रीम करो ऑफ स्ट्रीम, तो मैं वो ऑफ स्ट्रीम करूँगा। अगर होता दिन मोस्टली दिल्ली के आसपास लगेंगे। दिल्ली के आसपास, क्योंकि मुंबई बड़ा शहर है। बाय द वे मेरा आया का टॉप 3% हो गया। वो बताया क्या, वो आकाशा टर्मिनल वाला चीज़ ने बताया? मेरे को भी ऐसा चाहिए। कैसे दिखता है वो चीज़, कैसे समझ में आता है? ब्रो एक्ट 2 गो सो हार्ड इट्स सो गुड, है ना? ओ माय गॉड। अच्छा एक्ट 2 बोल रहा है। एक्ट 2 का तो अभी तक मेरे को पता नहीं था। आज खेलेंगे, आज पता चलेगा।
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
The night is cold.
Too slow.
अभी कौन सा बाकी है? वाइन कलेक्टर वहाँ लिखा रहता है। हाँ आकाशा C0 लेनी वर्थ इट है अबिस वाइज। मैंने अभी तक लेने को प्रॉपरली ऐसा टीम कॉम के मतलब कोई टीम कॉम ऐसा मेरे को पता नहीं लेने के लिए जो अच्छा रहेगा। बट यू कैन सर्च फॉर अबिस रन्स यूजिंग लिनी, तो तुमको पता चल जाएगा। रेडन कैसी थी? अरे मस्त लगी भाई, बहुत अच्छा बना है। यू हैव अ टैलेंट। मोनोपायरो टीम बेस्ट है, अदरवाइज यूलेस मोनोपायरो। लेकिन फिर वो मोनोपायरो में कैसे काम करता है? वेपराइज कुछ काम नहीं करता क्या लेनी? लेनी इज बस्टेड इन मोनोपायरो। माय अकाउंट सर्वर इज इन अमेरिका। I can use Enka वाला वेबसाइट टू चेक योर अमेरिकन सर्वर एंड एवरीथिंग। उसका पैसिव पढ़ो, जिसको मैंने पैसिव नहीं पढ़ा है।
Thank you for
फुल करने के बाद पढ़ेंगे, तो टेंशन क्या लेते हैं? अभी तक फुल करूंगा।
Add Astra.
आज मेरा अच्छा लक है, मेरे को लग रहा है। मैं आज अपना एक बार लक चेक कर लेता हूँ, तो मेरे को मालूम पड़ेगा कि आज मुझे अच्छे आर्टिफैक्ट्स मिलने वाले हैं या नहीं। Because it's high time, boys. It's high time. I need to get good artifacts now. It is getting very, very frustrating. Okay. बहुत ज़्यादा frustrating हो रहा है. What is the best team for Jean? Jean is a healer and defense shredder, like element shredder. So you can use Jean. If you have C6, you can use with Yoimiya or Wanderer. Varna, you can use it with any elemental. In any elemental team as a healer also and defense shredder also, if you have given her 4-piece VV. Jangling Benny Huta exist. भाई कब होंगे अकाउंट रिव्यू? आज हम करेंगे ना, after I complete the act 2 of the Fontaine Archon quest, then we'll start with our account reviews, okay? But have to be friendly using with Kazuha Bennett jangling. हाँ वही Kazuha Bennett jangling. Linie International. सनब्लूम जीन तो है ही अच्छा। सनब्लूम जीन इज ऑल्सो वेरी गुड। लेट्स सी टुडेज लक गाइस। ग्रेट फॉर्च्यून। अरे यार लंड मेरा मॉडेस्ट है। सॉरी गाली नहीं देना चाहिए था मुझे। थोड़ा गुस्सा आ जाता है यार कभी कभी, ऐसा गंदा चीज़ें होता है मेरे साथ। काजवा नहीं है तो यू कैन यूज सुक्रोज, सुक्रोज जीन भी यूज कर सकते हो। सनफायर जीन भी अच्छी टीम है। सनफायर जीन इज ऑल्सो वेरी गुड टीम।
All right, let's head off.
सब लोग सब्सक्राइब लाइक कर दो वरना मैं तुम्हारा मुंह तोड़ दूंगा। नहीं मैं नहीं तोड़ूंगा बट बोलने में क्या जाता है। ग्रेट फॉर्च्यून कोई काम नहीं आया बाय द वे 71 पर एमोस। मेरे लिए ग्रेट फॉर्च्यून हमेशा काम है। मैंने ग्रेट फॉर्च्यून निकाला, मैंने नेक्स्ट 10 पुल किया, मुझे आया का मिल गई थी 3.5 के आया का बैनर पे। 3.5 या 3.6 जब भी आई थी वो।
Going in!
Oh, mine to command.
The wind knows me. So behold!
Not now. Yeah.
Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Squall and fury! Wind strider! The wind rises.
नमस्ते जाति भाई, नमस्ते। यो हु आस्क्ड माय यूआईडी? आई ओनली आस्क्ड। कॉम्पनसेशन के लिए 50 वाला पैक भी दे देना। किस खुशी में कॉम्पनसेशन? बॉस विश्व, अबे तुम लोग अमेरिका सर्वर क्यों यूज करते हो? अमेरिका यूरोप सर्वर क्यों यूज करते हो? एंड व्हाई नॉट एशिया? देख ये क्रिट डैमेज वाला है। क्या देख कर रहे हो? क्या मैं ऑप्टिमिस्टिक नहीं हो सकता?
Quit following me.
अबे काम का है फॉर्च्यून, मेरे लिए कितना काम में आता है। हमेशा इट वर्क्स,
My guiding star.
हमेशा द फॉर्च्यून
One
वर्क्स
with
फॉर मी।
nature. Know your place.
You dare to gaze upon
Everybody
me?
stand back! Let's look!
Stars, shine for me. Not now.
Clouds hide. The birds call.
चल अच्छा आर्टिफैक्ट दे, चल 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 अच्छा आर्टिफैक्ट दे। चल एनिमल डैमेज बोनस। मैंने एक बार निकाला था मॉडेस्ट फॉर्च्यून, आया का अर्ली मिल गए। मेरे लिए कभी मॉडेस्ट वेडिस काम नहीं किया। मेरे लिए हमेशा ग्रेट इज ऑलवेज लकी फॉर मी।
Too slow.
ग्रेट एंड गुड फिर भी काम कर। गुड तो थोड़ा बहुत बट ग्रेट ऑलवेज। बॉस मैंने फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट भेजी, ड्रैको नाम है। अब मेरा फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट का लिस्ट भर गया है भाई, कैसे और दे शुड लेट मोर पीपल बिकम फ्रेंड। इंक्रीज फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट लिमिट 100 कर दो। मेरे पास सिर्फ 60 फ्रेंड्स नहीं और भी है।
I'm going in!
Cold, mine to command. My guiding star.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Wretched vermin.
You dare to gaze
The wind
upon
rises.
me?
Let's light it up!
Wind strider. Squall and fury.
चल चल आर्टिफैक्ट दे। Genshin has no idea if their player base even has friends. अरे कुत्ता है बे ये। Why are you letting me? यार दे दो आर्टिफैक्ट भी देगा मेरे को चलेगा बट दे दे। चार्ज अटैक क्यों? वॉन्डर ट्रूप्स चार्ज अटैक से डैमेज ज्यादा मिलता है। नॉर्मल अटैक से ज्यादा डैमेज चार्ज अटैक देता है।
Don't be scared.
Clouds high.
नॉर्मल अटैक दिखाता हूँ मैं
Into the
देखो।
wind.
ये देख नॉर्मल 17,000 20,000 है। अब मैं चार्ज करूंगा ना तो देख 27 29 26 बट नॉर्मल से कम रहता है।
Everybody stand back!
Not now.
The wind rises.
प्लस चार्ज अटैक व्हेन कारा का ई मोड में रहते हो एंड यू डू चार्ज अटैक दैट डजंट कंज्यूम योर क्या बोलते हैं स्टैमिना.
Squall Fury.
अरे डैमेज नहीं दिया और हमें क्रिट नहीं किया.
Following me.
क्रिट करता ना मुझे. काजो की जगह फारूजान को रख लो बफ दे. फारूजान को ही मेरे को आर्टिफैक्ट्स मिल गए सारे फारूजान के. फारूजान को खाली सारे आर्टिफैक्ट्स उसके लेवल 20 करने हैं मेरे को. तो एक बार वो मेरे को एक्स्ट्रा आर्टिफैक्ट्स मिल जाए ना इसमें से तो जाके मैं कर पाऊंगा वो. देख दे ही नहीं रहा है भाई. मैं कब से फार्म कर रहा हूँ ये आर्टिफैक्ट. कब से दे ही नहीं रहा है ये मेरे को. Bro, replace Kazwa with Faruzan. Wish to channel welcome to the stream by the way.
Quit following me.
I know Faruzan चाहिए मेरे को. Faruzan मेरी आर्टिफैक्ट के साथ एकदम मस्त वाली रेडी है. I just need to upgrade her artifacts. तो आर्टिफैक्ट अपग्रेड करने के लिए I need to get those 4-star artifacts so that I can upgrade her artifacts. है ना? ये जो 29 है with Faruzan it will get 30 to 40. 39 to 40.
The night is cold.
Into the wind.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Behold.
Huh?
Not now.
The wind rises.
अरे कैसा आदमी है 2 बार हाय बोला. लियान भाई हेलो हेलो वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. हेलो सॉरी यार 66 के. अच्छा हाँ भाई 66 का एक्चुअली मेरी तो C6 है. 2 पीस VB 2 पीस एम्ब्लेम. ये देख कचरा दिया भाई. मैंने लिटरली 5 कंडेंस्ड रेजिन यूज किया आज और सिर्फ कचरा दिया है मेरे को ये गेम ने. 5 कंडेंस्ड रेजिन यूज करके कचरा मिलना. अभी देखते स्ट्रॉन्ग बॉक्स का. मैंने बोला ना मॉडेस्ट लक है आज. मॉडेस्ट फॉर्च्यून है. कचरा ही मिलने वाला है. अभी कंडेंस्ड यूज करके देखते. सॉरी इस पे यूज करके देखते हैं. माइस्कारा हिट्स 136k विद टीम बफ्स. मेरा भी करेगा देखना तुम. फिर तुम लोग भी रोगे. क्या पका रहा है. इतना ही आर्टिफैक्ट मिला है क्या. चांसेस है. संडास HP सैंड्स ये एक मस्त वाला. ये देख डिफेंस सर्कलेट विद क्रिट रेट क्रिट डैमेज. अरे ये गेम इतना संडास है ना. मैं क्या मतलब I can't deal with this game. I just can't. This cunt of a game. लियान भाई ऐसा क्या काम है यार तेरे को. 66 के चार्ज अटैक. 66 के कब किया. 66 नहीं किया मैंने. चलो फारूजान के आर्टिफैक्ट्स अपग्रेड करते हैं. फारूजान को लेवल 80 करना है बे. उसके लिए पत्ते चाहिए ये. वो मैं बाद में फार्म कर लूँगा. बट उसके आर्टिफैक्ट ज़रा उड़ाते हैं. कौन सा रह गया है. ये 20 हो गया. ये 17 पे. ये 19 पे. चले 19 वाले को 20 करते देखते क्या मिलता है. ऐड एक भी 2 into क्यों नहीं हो रहा है. क्रिट डैमेज. ओ नाइस. क्रिट रेट. ओ नाइस. दिस इज सो नाइस. दिस इज अ वेरी नाइस पीस. अभी इसको बढ़ाते हैं. 18 मस्त मिल गया. इस पे आई होप क्रिट डैमेज पे जाए. क्रिट डैमेज आना चाहिए. ये आइजक जॉन वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम. एक दिन परफेक्ट आर्टिफैक्ट आ जाएगा भाई. कीप ग्राइंडिंग. ग्राइंड इज रियल ब्रदर्स. क्रिट डैमेज. ओ आर्टिफैक्ट लग थोड़ा अच्छा जा रहा है मेरा. सो एनिमो डैमेज. ये सर्कुलेट देखो भाई. सबस्टैट्स भी देखो. थोड़ा ऐसा एनर्जी रीच आ जाता तो फिर मजा आता. मतलब वाओ गॉबलेट रेडी, सैंड्स रेडी। ओपी है ना ये पारुजान। मैं चैट में हूं इसलिए ईआर भी चलेगा। 4 पीस वीवी, 4 पीस वीवी नहीं चाहिए। 2 पीस वीवी एंड 2 पीस एम्बलम है। ये सबसे गंदा प्लूम है अभी तक का मेरे पास। आई कैन गिव हर काजुआ का प्लूम जिसमें ईएम और क्रिट डैमेज मिल जाएगा, बट इसमें ईएम नहीं है और इसमें 58 ईएम, मेरे काजुआ का ईएम कम हो जाएगा, तो फिर मेरे को वो नहीं करना है। मेरे पास ये देखो फ्लावर, देखो भाई फ्लावर, देखो फ्लावर है। लिनी बेस्ट 4 स्टार वेपन, इबिस वर्सेस हामायूमी और प्रोटोटाइप एम्बर। हामायूमी ब्रो। हेलो ग्रिटे। 4 स्टार वेपन में बैटल पास वाला वेपन है ना, वो भी अच्छा है। EM फॉर फारूजान, वेर यू एट? फारूजान को EM नहीं भाई, एनर्जी रिचार्ज चाहिए ज्यादातर। वाई डू यू लाइक EM भी नेसेसरी है, बट आई फील लाइक एनर्जी रिचार्ज मोर, बिकॉज इफ आई एम यूजिंग C6 फारूजान एंड उसका मेरे को एनिमो डैमेज बढ़ाना है फॉर माई स्कारामूश, तो फिर ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा ना। ब्रो हेलो नंबर, सारू भाई हेलो हेलो। सॉरी यार भाई, बहुत सारे मैसेजेस एक साथ आ रहे हैं ना, इसलिए। नो नीड EM। वाई EM? तू नहीं बोला ना EM चाहिए करके। तो फिर वॉन्डर ट्रूप्स यूज करो और चार्ज अटैक डैमेज इंक्रीज। बट फारूजान तो मेरी सपोर्टे है, सपोर्टे। शी इज माई सपोर्टे, शी इज माई सपोर्टे। सॉरी भाई, C0 फारूजान बिल्ड करना वर्थ नहीं। बी C0 वर्थ इट नहीं है। This is my Faruzan attributes. Crit rate 50, crit damage 145, 243 energy recharge. C6 फारूजान को सिर्फ टेनेसिटी देते हैं यार। क्यों भाई, किस खुशी में? Every animo guy needs a C6 फारूजान। चीज में सपोर्टे टेनेसिटी 4 देते हैं C6 के लिए। क्या बात कर रहे हो, ये सब थोड़ी होता है।
Need the help of an elder, huh?
अरे ट्रैवलर का वॉच सुन अबाउट समवन अनफॉरगेटेबल। फारूजान को आप नोब्लेस दे सकते हो। मेरे पास ऑलरेडी बेनेट एज अ नोब्लेस यूजर हो, तो फिर वेस्ट हो जाएगा। चार्ज अटैक मारो तो स्कारा पर वॉन्डरर यूज कर लो। स्कारा पर वॉन्डरर नहीं, अबे चार्ज अटैक इसलिए मार रहा हूँ बिकॉज उससे ज़्यादा डैमेज मिलता है। वो वॉन्डरर यूज करने से और ज़्यादा डैमेज मिलेगा, हाँ, बट आई फील ये बराबर है। चार्ट पढ़ लो। C6 फारूजान ER 200 करो, अटैक बढ़ाओ, कॉज अटैक पे बफ करता है, ज़्यादा क्रिट से फ़ायदा नहीं है। ER तो मैंने 243 दे दिया है। मैंने मेरे फारूजान को 2 पीस एम्बलेम और 2 पीस VV दिया हुआ है, ठीक है, ठीक है। यहाँ पे बहुत कचरा प्लूम मिला है मेरे को। ये प्लूम थोड़ा अच्छा अपग्रेड होएगा, कोई बेटर प्लूम मिलेगा। रुके काम करता हूँ, ये ले हो गया। 20 20 20 20। अभी खाली एक ये बाकी है, बट ये 43/166 हो गया। सही बिल्ड है फारूजान, नो नीड टू चेंज एनीथिंग, एंड वैसे भी 90 करना ही है। हाँ भाई, है ना, 90 तो होगा नहीं मेरे से, दैट इज़ थोड़ा हार्ड। स्पाइरल अभी 3 पॉइंट एवरेज बिल्ड आया है, C6 मेजर के पास है, तो 50% ना टेनेसिटी दिया हुआ है। अरे मेरे को समझता नहीं है टेनेसिटी का क्या यूज़ है, उसको देना। टेनेसिटी क्यों देने का? एक पुल आ गया बॉयज, 2 पुल आई मीन। गाइड टू इंजीन्यूटी, एडमोनिशन, प्रैक्टिस दे प्रैक्टिस। We have 1 pull. We have 2 pulls actually. एक सोलो ये पुल करते हैं, ये वाले पे क्या मिलता है देखते हैं। 4 पीस टेनेसिटी अटैक बफ देता है। एज अ काजू मेन इट हर्ट्स टू सी दिस। सॉरी यार। चलो अभी जाके ना ट्राई करते हैं हमारा ये। एक सेकेंड। हाँ, लेट्स जस्ट ट्राई आवर कितना अटैक देता है अभी हम लोग देखते हैं, ठीक है। चार्ज अटैक मार रहा था मैं। चार्ज अटैक इसलिए मारा बिकॉज वो अगर मेरे को डेजर्ट पवेलियन का 4 पीस मिलता है ना, तो उससे मैं अगर एक बार चार्ज अटैक मारूंगा तो मेरे चस्कारामुश का नॉर्मल अटैक स्पीड बढ़ता है और 10% उसको अटैक बफ भी मिलता है उसमें।
Too slow.
Dare to mess with me?
वाओ, वेस्ट हो गया की बार में।
We'll see about that. Stars, shine for me.
I'm going in!
Truth repeats its course. Dare to mess with...
Behold!
देख डैमेज देखो भाई। ओह,
You dare to gaze
डैमेज
upon
देखो
me?
क्या 53 दिया ऑलमोस्ट।
Wretched
और उसका
dastard.
सीधा अल्ट रेडी। ओए होए होए
Teamwork
होए।
is dreamwork! Let's
We'll see about that.
Squall and fury.
मैं अगर स्कारामुश का सेट लेके आया तो भाई 60-70 के देगा। डेजर्ट पवेलियन के बाद आपको नॉर्मल अटैक से खेलना पड़ेगा। हाँ, तो मैं नॉर्मल अटैक से खेलूंगा ना, फिर और मजा आएगा। नॉर्मल अटैक था मारते रेड़े जैसा। मेरी फारूजान अभी लेवल 70 पे इतना डेरी, जब उसको मैं और इंक्रीज कर दूंगा तो देख कितना होगा। एक सेकेंड होल। हेलो, हाँ माँ। हेलो। नहीं, थोड़ा मैं खेल रहा था, मतलब स्ट्रीम चालू है। केक के लिए दही, अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है, मैं तनिष को भेजता हूँ। तनिष आ जाएगा। हाँ हाँ, आ जाएगा, बड़ा हो गया अभी। हाँ 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 हाँ। भाई 2 मिनट रुको, मैं आ रहा हूँ। 2 सेकंड यहीं रुको, मैं कहीं जा नहीं रहा हूँ। जाएगा। आओ जाऊँ, थोड़ा लेट हो गया हमारा बच्ची। इसको भेज रहे हो? वो तैयार है सर। पाछू बोला पहला हमारा जे हमारा अंगूठी मिट्टी को तो ले आया ये चेन ने जो बोला। हेलो हेलो हम आ गए. ए मेरी स्ट्रीम है, मेरी स्ट्रीम. मेरी फारूजान जो ओपी डैमेज दे रही है ना भाई, मजा आ गया देख के. आई एम वेरी वेरी हैप्पी विथ माई फारूजान डैमेज. let me go to Fontaine and start our. I am using Wanderer. यानफे बेटर है या बेनेट? बेनेट इज सपोर्ट. यानफे अगर C4 तो फिर टैंक पे बन जाती है और फिर अच्छा डैमेज भी दे सकती है. C6 तो और भी दे सकती है. Go to Hotel Deboard. Hotel Deboard. I never got a good weapon for him. Him who? Tankface is a meme as far as I tried. She can get you shields, no? That is C4 can get you shields. मैंने physical Kazuha try किया 7k per strike. आयाका से ज़्यादा कर रहा है.
I came here several times with my father when I was little.
This is started
but
now.
Stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste. Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already. In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
Still, Thoma, I guess, is better. Yes, Act 2. I completed Act 1 yesterday on the stream. Now I'm doing Act 2. I gotta leave the stream. I don't want spoilers. Why? You guys have. मैंने यही सोच के, you know, I started playing Fontaine very late so that I would be able to do it in front of you guys, so that because you have might have completed सब कुछ एकदम.
Then I'll still bring everyone, albeit with only one dish per table. You sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast,
Everybody is leaving because I'm doing this.
This
is just sad.
Very true. In that case,
Fontaine में Fanta बिकता है.
we'll have another two
Yes,
dishes.
you can lurk. Like, I think in 30-45 minutes this Act 2 should get over.
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
बहुत ही boring quest है. हाँ, देव पटेल भाई क्या बोल रहे हो?
Forward, but I
See
feel
you,
that's
bye,
about
Kuma
it.
bhai.
We
हमको
know
भी
that there's an organization that needs to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
2 घंटे लगे खत्म करने में. 2
Right
घंटे?
in front of us?
2 घंटे का
I
Act 2
wouldn't have
don't
ever
ऐसा.
believed that a person could be dissolved like that. Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before. Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking! We were so close to hearing who was behind it. In such investigations, even the smallest step
I
can
haven't
seem
touched
like
Fontaine.
a yawning chasm if
Hello,
the trail
Gaurav.
of clues is cut off.
I'm staying, so yeah, I like spoilers.
To be honest, I don't have high hopes
Let's
for
see
any
what
follow-up that the authorities might
this
conduct.
act is going to give us.
It's not that I don't have faith
ये
in their
चैनल
ability.
कैरेक्टर नहीं है. रायो थेस्लेट जो
It's just
क्रायो वाला
that a
है वो
different
चैनल
perspective
कैरेक्टर
is
है.
required in some matters. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough, which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exist. Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve. Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are. It's all right. Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further
Is this
interest
the
in
Act
this
2?
business,
Yes, this is
right?
the Act 2.
Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans? That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway. I see. So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon. I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine.
मैं पास्ता
And that
बना था
it'll be
सुनते
tough
सुनते
getting
ये हुई ना
any
बात
of
कैन
her
यू बिलीव
time.
कोकोमी कांट डू डॉल्फिन जेम्स आई लॉस्ट इंटरेस्ट इन फॉन्टेन हाँ ना कोकोमी को करना चाहिए था दे शुड
Would you
गेट एन
consider
अपडेट आउट
some
कि कोकोमी
more,
शुड आल्सो बी एबल टू डू दैट
unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable
पता नहीं क्या देख
legality?
के डिजाइन बनाता है
Guess
लेकिन आएगा का
that's
वेपन देखो
Spina
ये
di
मैं कॉल
Rosula's
कर
boss
सकता
for
हूं
you.
स्टैंडर्ड होना चाहिए
Chock
प्रीमियम
full
बना
of
दे और
sketchy
बेचारा वो
ideas.
और आया था इसको स्टैंडर्ड
What did you have in mind?
Well, one way would be to
they have
infiltrate a
something very
performance troupe
good
at the opera
or very
house,
weird going
only to
in their
abandon
mind
your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance. I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
All right, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. Then wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until she answers all your questions. I can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
वाह ये तरीका अच्छा है असली दुनिया में भी ट्राई करेंगे असली में किसी ने ट्राई किया ना ये तरीका दो चमाट खाओगे तुम
We don't want to get ourselves arrested.
और अपनी इज्जत खो बैठोगे
Ah, valid point. I overlooked
नवलेज
that
भी लाइक
part.
हेलीकॉप्टर
I was
हेलीकॉप्टर
just
कैसे
thinking
करेंगे
about
मुझे
leveraging
mind
a
में नहीं आ रहा
person's
उसका
desire for
playstyle
sleep.
उड़ता है फिर कामयाब
All
मारता है
right, no more joking around. Huh. Perhaps
और मेरा
you
कलीग सही था
could.
फाउंटेन में जोंगली इज यूजलेस
Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat
Zhongli
her
is
in
a
court,
personal
clearing
preference.
citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make some sense. Why don't we give it a try after this meal?
सच में
You know,
useless है क्या
strike while the iron is hot now.
actually in Fontaine you need a lot of healers
Hold on,
instead of
did you drink my
shielders
Fanta?
Fonta
Was this your drink?
Fonta
Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention, and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you?
No, it's fine.
All right.
bro Fonta मुझे भी
Honestly, Paimon wouldn't
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then. If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Yeah, we're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia.
Salinavia it's Fonta guys it's Fonta
Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float
मैं आता
anymore.
पास्ता लेकर आता ओए
Nah, that would be so normal.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye,
तो फिर
Navia.
जोंगली स्किप करना पड़ेगा मुझे लगा काम
So
आएगा
this
क्योंकि
is
फॉन्टेन
goodbye,
कैरेक्टर
huh?
एचपी लूज करते हैं
Well,
होता की तरह
if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the
अबे,
Spina... in any
for
case,
Abyss and everything
I
you
wish
can use
smooth
Zhongli, no?
sailing. I'll see you again
plus
soon.
he's Archon why would you pull characters for the sake of for the why would you pull characters with reference to the world you are playing like region I mean John Lee is equal to useful so Nivelle doesn't have a vision right he has a hydro
Quit
vision
following me. Huh. The wind rises.
There aren't
Abyss
many
के लिए
people
yeah वही
around
Abyss के
anymore.
लिए
Looks like that boat we took to Aranea's.
Vache.
Looks like we're back here again. Huh? Traveler? Are you... That's Kinda spooky.
But I'm still gonna pull for junglies. Yeah, that is the spirit.
Vache.
Vashe.
Why are you still walking towards it? Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kinda hear a voice. It's calling for...
उसका vision
Vashe,
hide
right?
है Archon के जैसा है उसका logic.
Hey,
Fontaine वालों का
Trevor,
vision logic
stop
is very
walking.
different.
Come on, wake up!
हाँ? सो गया क्या भाई? Oceanid?
Vache. Are you my dear Vache? No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is? Wait. Who am I?
Fountain be like
I'm
washer.
very sorry,
Washer.
I do not know. My memories feel like they have
Ram
been
Ram
washed away
bhai,
like
sare
a
are
flood.
one for all gaming.
So many
Ram
fragments
Ram.
dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered.
कैसा निवल है?
How much I've
Novelette की
lost.
जैसा है novelette.
How many things that I once held dear while on land. Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore. I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim. I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril. No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me, and I also loved him equally as much. But now, we can no longer go back. No! Our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories. The thought of me gives him no succor. So let
तो
it
इतना
lie
बार-बार
forgotten
वशर
beneath
वशर
the
क्यों बुला रही है
waters.
ये?
If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vache above the surface.
आया का तो टाइम है
His
यार
eyes
अभी
were
आने
filled
में.
with such sorrow, such longing. If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth. Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release.
भाई
It
कौन को
was a
इसका एंड
state
पता
of
चल
neither
जाएगा.
fear nor frenzy,
है ना?
with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who
Gaslighting.
drinks water for the first time,
ये सब नहीं
and
करते
only
हैं
then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety. I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think. Farewell then. I am glad that
ट्रैवल
you were
लाइक
able
सिस्टर
to
गई समोसा
sense
खाने
my
मैं तो शादी
presence.
करूंगा पहले.
Remember, if you see Vache, tell
बहन की समोसा खाना.
Wake up! Come on, hurry! Navi is outnumbered!
ये क्या हो रहा है? Oh my god!
Demoiselle, look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of GAMMIX. Chlorand?
Florand. I thought she's kind of a villain or something,
Quick, now's our chance!
but she's helping actually. गोली मार गोली Florend!
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Clorand.
Florend.
But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking. Is it
Mommy,
not?
step on me.
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust.
Prepare credit card. Credit card ready, bro.
Were he alive today?
Do not speak of my father.
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful. Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me. And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with a Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law.
Bye.
I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Clorand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you.
Florend,
Good day,
wow. आज क्या करना है? आज हमें करना है ना account reviews, but after we have done with the
I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
quest.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was
कोई
being
नहीं सकता
sincere
इसको
with
Corsair
you.
बनाया. ये 5-star है Florend.
If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
The fighter vision.
I know, I just... She's...
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for! Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us!
Now we have a 5-star. Yes, I know.
Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clorand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast. As such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined these.
All right, you...
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake. After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky. Fanta only comes in sweet flavors, so how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Yes. So, if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
Huh. Really?
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate, but whoever did this left no trace
I
at
love
all.
Pimon. ऐसा भी होता
That's
है
when I
क्या?
figured
GP
out
अपडेट
that
करते ही
you
उड़
might be in
गई.
danger and
नहीं,
hurried
ऐसा
here
कुछ
as
नहीं
quickly as
होता.
I could.
But
विंडोज
why would
उड़ने
they go after
के
us
विंडोज उड़
too?
जाए ऐसा कभी नहीं होगा.
All we did was defend Lenny in court and help clear his name.
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got... Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well, it can't be a coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. He said that he heard that voice calling for Vache again. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
New intel? While you...
Well, let's hear it, shall we? Oh.
Paimon talks too much. Paimon अकेला बोलता है ना,
Vache.
traveler बोलता नहीं इतना.
That name
मेरा
doesn't
हो गया,
ring
मैं
a bell.
झूठ क्यों बोलूँगा? मैं 30 सेकंड
I
आगे
suppose he hasn't
लगाया था
stepped forward as a
and
witness in court lately.
gone.
Since he saw
that
that
is
young
very
woman
unlikely to
dissolve,
happen.
he was at least
But
at the
then
crime
वो
scene.
can't wait to see her place
But he
time.
never gave testimony or any
Ron
information
नहीं हुआ,
regarding
restore
people
वगैरह सब
dissolving in the
किया.
primordial
फिर
seawater.
कैसे on किया तूने?
Could he have been threatened? Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate. Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
Well, you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let...
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased.
You talk too much.
Pendrive से डाली.
Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you. We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bond.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
क्या ऐसा क्यों बात करता है? रहना क्या ना वॉइस गवाना क्या? 825 मीटर दूर किधर है भाई?
Quit following me.
We will start reviewing
right up
after I'm
ahead.
done with Act 2, guys.
Let's make
Okay?
sure we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch,
pull
Demoiselle.
करूँगा.
I haven't
I'm
spotted
not
anyone
interested in
suspicious
Navia
thus far.
that much.
Very good. But
जब तक
let's
मैं
not
वो
let
gameplay
our
ना देख
guard
लूँ.
down for now.
I shall find rooms for our
And other than
respected
that,
guests.
Chlorant को pull करने का मन
Thank
है
you,
मेरा.
Malus. Now, let's continue, traveler.
Malus. Manhus. अच्छा इधर से रास्ता है. Damn.
Too slow.
तू स्लो तेरा पप्पा साले.
Everything was futile.
आके गेम की. ये चीची पे 50-50 हारने के बाद होगा. चीची पे 50-50 हार गया. बिल्ला. Finally I got this teleporter. साला मिले नहीं रहा था. जब गेम डिलीट होगा. सिंपिंग.
So, this is your
आर्कॉन तो
base?
पुल करना ही है. आर्कॉन है.
Quite what Paimon
आर्कॉन
imagined.
सिंपल
Your
होना है. आर्कॉन तो पुल करके
accommodations
रहते
have
सब
been
लोग.
arranged. Under the present circumstances.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately.
By the way,
After
मेरे को
all,
who के
we
लिए
don't
कौन से
allow
reputation
illegal or
problem मिला था,
unethical
9.3
profiteering.
crit rate, 11 crit
In
damage,
fact,
but
our
मेरी
funds often come from
who के
citizenry
पास
who
और
support
top से
us.
9.3
Seems like it's tough times for
damage,
everyone.
but फिर उसको
But
offset
if you
करके
have the
उसका
support
फिर
of the
जो भी
people,
balance है,
that does
तो
sound
better
like
है,
it's
क्या
worth
ही
it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my
9.317
father
वाला
was in
use
charge
कर
a few years ago.
हाई प्लेन से
I'm
मरता
afraid
है
I'm
ये।
not quite his equal.
यार मैं गलती से स्पेस बार के बदले ई दबा
He
दिया
was the
तो मैं
previous
मर गया।
boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me.
No, I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they
do
can
not
understand.
watch anime.
My father's name is Callus.
People have always
Yes,
suggested me
the
कि
same
तुझे
one they
anime
call
देखना चाहिए and
Callus the
everything, but मैंने as such कभी
Unfaithful in the
देखा नहीं कोई
streets.
because it is very
3
huge,
years
very
ago,
long and
he was accused of murdering his
मेरे को
own
बहुत
friend.
कंटाला आता है
But
sometimes
he
जैसा
chose
ज़्यादा
a
देर
duel
तक
to
बैठ
defend
के
his honor
कोई anime
instead
वाला
of
things
standing
देखने
trial.
को वही मैं
died
अगर
in the
कोई
duelist's
दूसरा
ring.
सीरीज रहेगा तो फिर मैं
Oh,
घंटों भर
no.
देखूंगा but anime as such मैंने देखता तो मेरे को एक बार
But
कैसा है
I
ना
do not
कि
believe
I
my
know
father
anime
was
is
a
very
I'm sure he was
क्या
sad.
बोलते हैं
At the time, I believed that if he
exciting
only
and
stood trial and was
क्या
duly
बोलते हैं वो
investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence.
addicting
But
तो मुझे और
strangely,
नए
he not
addictions
only
नहीं चाहिए करके
requested the
मैंने
duel
नहीं
himself,
देखा
but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself. The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's
people
why you're
told
so
me वही
determined
कि
to
if
get
you
to the
want to
bottom
start
of that
anime start
case.
from Death Note करके कि ऐसे anime से शुरू करना तो Death Note से शुरू करो then
also
slowly
tried to
slowly you
investigate the
can
murder
once
my
you gain
father was
interest you can
implicated in.
start watching other animes
I
also
haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances,
मैं हूँ rewatching
I
One Piece
must
for
know
third
something.
time
I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced?
big anime मत
Framed?
देखो
Even if he really did
मैं
kill
actually
his
don't
friend,
like or
I
watch it's
must
not about
get
like
to the truth.
I just can't sit to watch
If only
इतना
he'd been
ज़्यादा
more open with me when he was still alive.
One
He
Punch
even
Man
hid the
Demon Slayer
fact that my
don't
mother
watch
died due
no
to
anime
complications when giving birth to me.
Jujutsu
And now,
Kaisen One
here
Punch
I
Man
am
Demon
investigating
Slayer
his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do.
ड्रैगन बॉल जी मैंने देखा
Anything
है
at all.
मैंने वो फ्रीजा
I
वाला
also
देखा
will
है
never believe that
सेल
Master
वाला देखा
Callus
है
murdered anyone.
माजिन बू वाला देखा
There
है
are none whom I
थोड़ा
respect
बहुत
more
किड
than
बू
the two
देखा
of
है
you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much
and
good in
also
life,
मैंने
yet
थोड़ा बहुत
all it
सुपर बू
took
भी
was
देखा है
one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Wait,
Abhishek Mishra saying
if
try
Callus was
Boku no
such a
Pico
good man,
not dead
wouldn't
also try
people at
Boku no
least be a
Pico
little suspicious when he was accused?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
But how could... Never mind. If Callus was really
आप
falsely
हाई स्कूल
accused, we
भी
have to
देख
find
लो
the truth.
वो थोड़ा
He didn't
अडल्टिश
deserve to
है
have
ना
that happen to him.
like
There is
Nudity
one
adultish.
other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Ms. Clorand.
Oh, her?
उन लोग की बात मत
Well,
सुनो जो
then,
बोल रहे हैं बोकू नो पिको
Isn't
देखो
that as good as saying that she was the
ये
one
कोई
who
रूल नहीं कि
killed
ऑलवेज
him?
डेथ नोट से शुरू करो जस्ट पिक करो कोई छोटा सीरीज एंड देन मजा मारो अच्छा
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Do you guys watch it
Ms.
in English
Clorand
dub या
has
फिर
always
Japanese dub
placed great emphasis on
with
the honorable
English
nature of the
subtitles?
duel.
क्या तुम लोगों को सबसे ज़्यादा क्या
If
अच्छा
her
लगता है करना?
opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either.
गंदा
She
कुछ
knew
नहीं,
Master
story
Callus
matters.
beforehand and greatly respected him, but Seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
Genshin का जब anime निकलेगा
It's
ना
not that
पक्के
I
से
don't
देखने वाला हूँ.
understand her at all, but I
Rajesh
just
Kumar
can't
watches
deal
in
with this
English
yet.
dub,
Don't worry,
not dead
Navia.
in Japanese dub.
Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force
Divine
yourself
God
to
भाई
do
जैसे
that.
हमारा act हो जाएगा
Afterward,
करेंगे
Miss
हम account
Coran
review.
told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety. Yes, that is our understanding as well.
I will prefer Japanese, but when I started watching anime,
Papa.
that time I'd like to watch English
What
dub.
madness
I'm
drove you
pulling
to ask
child.
the
क्या
person who
बात?
killed you
Not
to take
Zhongli?
care of me? All
Both
right.
dub
Anyway,
sub. तो
that's the
पहले मैं
information
English
I
dub
wanted to
देखता था,
share
but
with
after
you.
becoming otaku,
Even if it did
what
sound
is
like I was
otaku?
just
सब automatically
complaining
पहले
towards the
सब
end.
देखोगे, फिर anime देखोगे ही नहीं, आप सीधा manga पढ़ने लग जाओगे. Oh भाई. Thanks to this cut scene.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Paimon's
तूने
beat.
3-4 ही anime देखे गुनी.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
चाइल्ड पुलिंग वाले का जिगरा तो देखो. चाइल्ड पुल करेगा, बनाते बनाते तो थक जाएगा ना तू. अब I mean उसको अपग्रेड करते करते मर जाएगा तू. ओटाकू means anime injure. ओह, फुरीना पसंद नहीं आई क्या? One Piece is worth the wait. अभी जो एपिसोड चल रहे हैं ना, वो बेस्ट एपिसोड जो एनिमे के.
Huh?
वो गियर 5 क्या है नया एनिमो
I
आया
sent
है,
them back to
एनिमो बोल रहा हूँ,
Poisson.
एनिमे
It's
आया
Spina
है.
de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters.
बिल्ड करते करते तेरी वाट लग
You're
जाएगी
just trying
डिवाइन
to get
भाई.
them off your
तू
back.
उसको 100 क्रिट रेट दे भी देगा ना, तो भी वो क्रिट नहीं करेगा, देखना इससे.
Never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vache.
हेलो राइजन.
So you didn't sleep at all?
मैंने ट्राई किया था बिल्ड
How
करना
could I after
चाइल्ड
having such critical new
मर गया
evidence
almost. चाइल्ड
appear?
इंटरनेशनल बेस्ट है.
Guess Paimon
गियर
wasn't
5 यस, अभी
sleeping
मैंने
for
देखा
everyone
कितने
just
लोगों के
now,
चोरी पे
huh?
गियर 5. गियर 5 ने सारे सर्वर की नामन कर दी थी.
Unfortunately,
launch
this
के
name
दिन.
seems to have
अच्छा
been
वो
wiped from
वाचिंग फॉर
existence.
फ्री वाले सर्वर्स
It
ना,
doesn't seem to. I suspect.
Does that
No,
कोई भी सर्वर कनेक्ट नहीं
there
हो
is
रहा था.
one ray of hope.
एक
One
सेकंड
place
मुझे
in
बहुत जोर
Fontaine
से प्यास
that
लगी
they
है
would
पानी की.
find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to.
Does anyone play on American server? अरे हाँ, मैंने ये भी पूछा. Why do you guys prefer American, European and all servers instead of Asia?
And that
Hi,
is the
Spot, welcome to the
archives kept by
stream.
Chief Justice Neuvillette.
अच्छा, तुम्हारे
A
इन्फॉर्मेशन के
place
हिसाब
where
से न्यूविलेट
detailed
का रोल
files
क्या है?
on
DPS
all
सपोर्ट
the
सब
cases in
DPS
recent
है
years
वो.
are kept.
मुझे डिसाइड करना नेक्स्ट
If
बैच में
the
क्या पुल करना है
OC in
अकॉर्डिंग
that
टू
you
लीग्स.
met is one of the young women
Neuvillette
who
is
went missing recently,
DPS.
we should be able to find
In
some
Gear 5,
related
Luffy
information
becomes
there.
Sun God and gains the power to do literally everything.
So Neuvillette maintains
So
an
Gear
archive
5
of
is
case files?
a continuation kind of
Guess
thing.
that's the hard-working Chief
It's
Justice
gonna
for
be
you. In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we?
Hello bhai. What? You completed all those early Lelouch bhai? Bro, I'm in Skypia Arc. It's very boring. What's Skypia Arc? Other server पे ping high होता होगा.
Aren't you coming
Why this
along,
game have no
Olivia?
content? This
Think
game
you
has
can
so much
try it?
content. What are you saying? Did you play Act 1? It was
No,
so good.
It's nothing.
Fontaine का Act 1
Let's
was
go see
so
the
good.
Honorable Chief Justice.
When will Raiden come? Raiden 4.3 or 4.4? Once upon a time. कुछ तो.
The palais is right up ahead. Come on.
पाइमन मेरे सोल में डायरेक्ट जा रही है. थैंक्स. मेरे सोल में डायरेक्ट झांक रही थी. थैंक्स आप आगे. Act 1 I played everything. Wanna cross check? Skipia really boring है, but last fight OP है. What is Skipia?
Halt!
I collected
Please state your
Fontaine water
business
fountain
here.
level
The
20.
Chief
Bro,
Justice
Lelouch
is
bhai, what is
presently
this?
occupied with official matters. This place does
He
look
was
pretty
such a grinder,
heavily
bro.
guarded. Guess that proves that Nervalet's files are really secure.
Nervalet. See, Nervalet.
Hey, don't you
All 3
recognize
elements
us?
plus underwater 100%. Why are you like this?
Huh? Who are you?
Nervalet के पास
Just
vision
to
नहीं है.
be
देखा.
clear,
He's probably
I
hydrodragon
don't
just
care
like
who you
Dual
are
and
or
his
who
confident
you
as a
might be
human form.
related to.
मेरा fun fact
Our
miss
rules
कर दिया.
make
Fun
no
fact in French
exceptions.
mythology, Melus ने
See?
सांप snake half
They've
human
got
and
great
full human.
discipline too.
मैं प्रीमो कहाँ से लाऊं? बताओ कोई नुस्खा.
Anyone can tell.
सब कुछ
If
complete
you're
कर.
here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the
Oceanid
exit.
वाला part आके
Unlike
गया.
some, we're busy. So please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
No. What I meant to say is...
How did you
shouldn't
do
remember us
reputation
from a
level
few days
4?
ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys.
अभी तो एक ही
It's all
हफ्ता
coming back
2
to me
हफ्ता
now.
हुआ.
We're here today to
And you did
report and
level 4?
archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Thanks so much.
5 co-workers bet who can complete all stuff faster. Oh damn. Tuck.
Please come in.
क्या sexy दिखता है Nervalet.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet. We only
Nervalet.
allowed to get in because
Nervalet.
we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking for a man called Vache. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
कितना पुल मिलता है एक रीजन के
I
Archon
see.
quest में?
In that case, please wait here a moment
Archon
while I
quest में
browse
सिर्फ
through the
pulls नहीं
files.
collect होते हैं. It is all the when new update comes उस patch में उसके event और सब मिला के कितने quest कितने तेरे को primos मिलते हैं. So Fontaine में सब कुछ complete करके you can gain around 6,000 primos. सिर्फ रीजन एक्सप्लोरेशन से सारे इवेंट्स और वो सब मिला के पूरे 4.0 में you have around 15 to 20,000 primos.
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain
I
that
sent
no one
something
by the
on
name
DM.
of Vache has been involved in any case, criminal
Almost
or
10K
civil,
primos.
in the past several years. There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
He did the exploration 100. Brother is cracked.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Is that so? All right then.
Fountain
you
में
so much,
70
Monsieur
लेवल का हो
Neuvillette.
गया आज 20 का
We'll
कर
take our leave
दूंगा.
now.
मतलब 4 पुल मिलेंगे उसमें से.
Ahem.
भाई चीची कैसा कैरेक्टर है? संडास. It is literally commode character, commode.
Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel.
कल आ रहा,
Your
कल आ
father,
रहा है event.
Callus, was a
कल तो शायद
truly exceptional man. We
1.1.
deeply regret his passing.
कल शायद 1.3 भी लॉन्च हो रहा है ना HSR का? नहीं कल नहीं हो रहा है. Next week हो रहा है. Right.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette?
वो Ormensul tree भी
Are you trying to
जलाता
console
हुआ
me?
नहीं दिखा यार.
Extend your
Twitter वाले
sympathy?
quest में scam हो गया.
Or just express some
Scam किया
tendril of
हमने.
regret? No. You are not trying to
मेरे
do
भी
any
C2
of that.
चीची है संडास.
I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only... It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead.
Dendro trip
In
level
your eyes,
43
the
का
value
हुआ.
of a human life
मेरा तो Dendro
is
trip पूरा हो गया.
nothing compared to those cold
मेरे को तो
laws you
नाइडा
hold
की
so
best
dear.
arc
If you
लगी थी.
truly regret my father's death,
क्या पुल करके
then
डालना
why didn't you call a stop to
एम
the
भी बिटर
duel?
लोने.
Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed
Chandrayaan has
everything.
landed.
There
Yes,
are
guys.
still so many
It's a
things
proud
I never
moment.
got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
Oh my God, Navia. ये ईटो जैसा लगता है थोड़ा थोड़ा.
Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone.
Let's see Discord again, you will enjoy.
It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my
Wait.
emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice.
Are you
Let's go,
do you
Traveler and
work
Paimon.
for Genshin Impact or something, भाई? ईटो बटल आउट मच्योर एंड हाइड्रो है ना भाई. अब सोच रहा हूँ गेंशिन छोड़ के बीजीएमए में रॉयल. छी यार, बीजीएमए का नाम मत लो यार. सारे लोग
Navia,
I'm fine.
बीजीएमए से तुमको नहीं पसंद.
Rain. It's raining.
you're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went to the building?
Oh
And there
my
shouldn't be any
God,
active
Lelouch.
trials today.
Can I get some
strange.
free pulls, Lelouch? I want to pull
Now that I think of
Liney.
On the day my father was convicted of murder.
Liney, I mean.
Did you think of something?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
लाइव स्ट्रीम कब करोगे? अभी 1.3 आएगा ना, तब करेंगे. This is the only game that means that
You don't
many
mean...
Indian players play. That most Indian players play.
So you're saying
Give
that the
80k
true
and we both
murderer
get
could have
free
been turned
every
into
step.
water
Also arrange a lawyer
and
for
then
me
got
too.
washed away with the rain? Yeah.
If I would have
that's what had
80k, then I
happened,
wouldn't be
then
asking
no one
for
would have believed your dad, even if he
pulls.
explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier? All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure this time.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself? Great.
अब आगे कोई भी क्या एक स्पॉइलर फाइट देखना. ओ ये एरिया. इतना पैसा हो तो 50 क्या चीज थी
What a
वही ना.
huge ship!
बाकी एनिमे है.
Why would a
Oh,
ship
बाक.
be anchored at a place like this?
There's no need to be so
मेरे को लगा कुछ. Oh,
surprised.
by the way, don't read
While
it.
it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's
No, I
headquarters.
don't.
My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our tastes in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common.
FF क्या
A
game है? Free
gigantic and
Fire.
glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
पहली कैरेक्टर देख रहा हूँ जिसपे हिमी अट्रैक्ट नहीं हुआ. ये इतनी कुछ खास नहीं लगे मेरे को. फ्लोरिंडा मस्त थी.
That you were bluffing when you said Spina
Because
di
वो एकदम
Rosula had a
हीरो
glorious
स्टाइल में आके
past.
बचा रहे हैं ना वो सब.
Paimon was
Pickle
confused
versus
why a
camera
group
woman.
with such a history would live in the
भाई
sewers.
होएवर्स इतना हरामी है
But
अपना
now
न्यू
to
गेम
plan
प्रमोट
on
करने के लिए
a this
उसने
ship for
उसपे
herself?
ओपी अपडेट एंड 3 ईयर
She's
पुराने
been
गेम को कोई प्यार
convinced.
नहीं.
Well,
वही है
Poisson
बे.
is where Spina
होंकाई
di
को बहुत
Rosula
ज्यादा
began
उन लोग ने
after
अच्छा
all.
बनाया. बट उसका फाइटिंग सीन जैसा बकवास है. ओह, ये पानी नीचे नहीं जाता है क्या? होंगे का बैटल कैंसिल सा होता था. सच बोल रहा उसी को खेलता है ना. सच्ची भाई. मलूस अब सो नहीं पाऊंगा यार. कैफीन ज्यादा खा लिया. क्या खाया कैफीन में तुमने?
Malus, we're back.
कैसे ही कोको पाउडर चबा लिया.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle,
Jack
and
or
our most
Pickle?
important partners. You said before
Pickle.
that you still had some business at the court. What brings
You
you
will
back to
enjoy even
Poisson so
more.
quickly?
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Malus? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
You. How do you? Bhai, you have contacts, huh? Wander होके भी climb करना पड़ रहा है. मूड खराब हो गया.
Could you tell us a
Sometimes
bit more
happens.
about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson.
Poisson?
At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could
थोड़ा
excite
ऐसा
your mood
20 pool
and
arrange
produce
कर दो
many
ना भाई.
pleasant hallucinations.
20 is fine by me.
Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of
I have
potion?
many contacts, but the
Yes,
one got
he
so
did.
famous that.
Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea.
ऐसा
If you
थोड़ा
drink
pulls,
synth for an
थोड़ा
extended
pulls.
amount of
If you can
time,
arrange
you'll
for me, I
suffer
want
many
to pull
side
aqua
effects,
simulacra
such
for
as
my
losing the
Yelan,
ability to
but I'm
focus
unable to
or
get
control your
aqua
emotions.
simulacra for her.
And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia
तो जिम
and
जाता हूँ morning
anxiety
में
while lacking
4:30
energy to
पर
do
आज
anything.
रेना आ गया
It's
तो
an
बोलो
extremely
डोजेस कर ली
dangerous
pre-workout के
substance.
headaches. भाई सो
As he
जाओ.
oversaw Poisson,
इतना
my father
तुमने.
was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Last time I went for aqua
Boss's
simulacra, I pulled a
uncompromising
skyward spine and I
attitude
got
incurred the
sad.
synth vendor's wrath. But no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
मेरे को
Yes,
चाहिए मैं
the
खुद
enemy
अपने
was very
जले पे नमक
cunning.
डाल रहा हूँ यार. If I
So
could
we could
arrange,
never
I
get
would give
anything out of the
full
dealers,
Walmart
all of whom only sold
discount.
the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation. Recognizing that, my father
There
decided
is
to
no
contact the
Walmart
dealers
in India,
secret
you know that?
and cultivate personal relationships with them.
There is no Walmart in
Finally,
India.
he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food.
Jacques.
But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
My brother told me there is opening something like Walmart. There is no Walmart opening over here.
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all.
पुरीना का कोई लीक मिला क्या किसी को? Not yet.
I now believe
नमन
the
ठाकुर
most
भाई कैसे हो?
important clue
जोंगली
was
और
something
येलान
we
for
all
F2P.
overlooked
Which
at
one
the
you
time.
prefer?
There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
Yelan. Everyone must have Yelan on their account.
It's
Yelan is
all
a very,
thanks to
very,
you
very,
that I
very,
made the
very good
connection now.
character.
Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one
Yes,
extra
Yelan.
person,
Go for
we'll
Yelan.
also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired. You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right...
Jacques was an empathetic man who was
Exploration easy to
infinitely
build
remorseful
support. Good
for his
support.
past
Yelan is all around.
actions.
Support Yelan
It's
nahi
unlikely
yaar.
that he turned on boss with
Hi,
zero
brother.
warning.
Welcome, brother.
I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina
There is no
Rosula
other
has
way of
lost
getting
most of its
primos.
former glory, Poisson
अभी
has
event आने
welcomed
वाला
a
है.
new time of
Main
peace,
event.
and
Fontaine
we
का.
have been allowed to
उसमें
live
से
out
you
our
will get
lives.
1,500
There's
primo
no
gems.
need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise
If
and
you get
in line
Zhongli,
with
you will
Boss's
play
wishes
Genshin and
to
you
step
will
back
play Genshin and
give
Yelan
up
will
on
give
the
you damage.
case.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that
Having
himself.
Zhongli makes your
Was I
game
not
go
the
on
closest
easy
person
mode
to
because
him?
his shield is so
And yet
powerful that it
I
won't break
was the
at
one
all,
most kept in
and
the
you can
dark.
kill your enemies without
What
getting
was
damage.
the point of him dying without sharing
And
any
being
of the
Yelan,
secrets
you
he
can
knew?
get more.
Did he
You can give
manage
more
to
damage to
protect
your opponents.
anything in the end?
Use daddy credit card if you want
Synth
primos.
is still here.
60 pull कर चुका हूँ
Palace the
exploration in 1
Unfaithful
week.
is still his epithet.
अभी event आएगा ना,
And
event से देखो मिल जाएंगे
is
थोड़े और
barely
primos.
getting by.
4.0 के सारे
Nothing
events सारे
has
बाकी है.
changed. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly?
सारे other
I've
regions
never
के भी
accepted that, ever.
trees and found
Not
trees
since that
and
day,
सब complete
and
कर ले,
certainly not
उनका
now.
exploration 100 कर ले,
I want to find
सारे
out the real answer for everyone's
वो
sake.
shrine of depth
For the
खोल
missing
दे.
girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Question: if Fontaine people can turn into water, they are made of water. That means
This
they are
is
always
indeed
wet.
the best
Knowledge
moment to
and
act.
comment
Your
They are
partner
always
appears to be
wet.
quite reliable.
Sifyon bhai
And
aana
more
chahte hain.
importantly, demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
So you do know something else, Maloose.
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case. But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
What?
Dendro tree को हटाकर सब हो गया और बता.
Boss also didn't tell you that he
तूने
had been
डेंड्रो के लिए
diagnosed
सारे
with a
कलेक्ट
rare
कर लिए.
illness.
तूने नया
The doctors
3.6
told him
का
that he had
डेजर्ट भी एक्सप्लोर कर लिया.
no more than 5 years left to live. And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict.
अच्छा
But
आर्कॉन
once he
कर मेरे को
passed
याद है मैंने
away,
यार मेरे को भी
all the
निकाली उससे
danger
बिल्ड कर
would
रहा
pass
हूँ
on to you. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating
सारे
evidence
secret
for the other side,
luxurious chests
and even told some members of Spina de Rosula
जो world
about
में
the
रहते हैं
details.
Enkanomia कर
But as long as you
Chasm
remain
कर
safe, he would not share the
Chasm
evidence
का
with the
वो
public.
लाइट वाला थिंग अपग्रेड
something
कर
were to
लेवल 10
happen
पे
to you, then
ड्रैगन
he and
स्पाइन
all
का
those
ट्री
he
लेवल 10
told would
कर
immediately expose all they knew about synth and the
TCG
disappeared
वाला
victims.
लेवल 10 कर दे अपना
So
खुद
nobody would be able to
का
get
ये
us
लेवल
scot
10 कर क्या बोलते टीपॉट का
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has
टीपॉट में
worked.
जाके when
Even
you
though Boss has been
create
gone
those
for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
create those structures
No.
where
I don't
some
believe
characters
it.
can
He
be
never
put
appeared to
in.
look sick to me.
Then once you put
No
in those
father
characters
wants
in
their
that
daughter
created
to see them
structures,
weak
that
and
dedicated
haggard,
structures,
especially
उसमें
someone
डालने
as
के बाद
proud as
when you
Boss.
talk to them they give you primos वो सब कर
To
Mushroom
him,
के लिए तेरे
dying in
world
a
में आ रहा
duel
था
and suffering lasting
अच्छा
dishonor as the
मेरा ये चालू है
unfaithful were still far preferable than losing face in
TCG
front
में
of his
मूड खराब
daughter.
होता है छोड़ अबे वो तेरे को प्रीमोस देगा 60-60
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight? No. He might have set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now? Yeah. I suppose that's true.
एक्सप्लोजन किया मैंने ऐसे
With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully,
अभी
he
ऐसा
rarely talked to
डैडी
me
से
about
भीख
complex
मांगने के अलावा
matters,
और कोई ऑप्शन
and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really
At least
didn't need to
Welkin
give
ले
me
ले
an easy way out.
500 रुपए का ही तो है
Malus,
500 रुपए का हम लोग जब
what
खाना
was
पे
the key
पैसा डालते
evidence that he
हैं
shared with you?
वेलकम
It's the location where synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters. When he
तुमने
was
बोला ड्राई खा
threatening
के
the
बैठी
enemy,
है
Boss didn't share the
घर पे तो नहीं
specifics
दिया
of the
वहाँ पे नहीं
incriminating
खाया
evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be
वेलकम ऑन द
able
वे
to
कल लेता
capture.
हूँ फोर्थ वेलकम
But
होगा
a
ये हुई ना
single visit
बात
to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed.
they are
but
trying
also open
to
ourselves up
find
to full
the truth behind
retaliation.
Navia's father
In that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will.
Demoiselles
I've always been willing
proud
to take on
F2P
any
Bharat bhai
kind
the
of
proud
risk for
F2P he
your
has
sake.
8 awesomely built
Considering my
characters
relative lack of
जो उसके
ability,
अबिस में
I've
उसको
spent my
36 स्टार
time
आने में
keeping
हेल्प करते हैं ना
secrets, performing basic investigations and
पैसे खर्च
waiting for the right
खर्च
time
कर
to
चुका
come.
हूँ आर्ट सप्लाईज
Thank
पर
you
थोड़ा और
for
कर
all of
लेता
that,
हूँ
Malus. Have you discovered anything new in the past
यार
few years?
बेचारा ऐसा
Let me
लग रहा है
One
ना चाहते हुए
conclusion I
करना
came
पड़ रहा है तेरे
to
को
was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people. The first is Florent, Spina di Rosula's senior advisor.
Huh?
Florent. Hello, Fate.
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
It's a guild in Poisson. Boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between
This
Spina
Genshin
di
character
Rosula and
you
the
want to
guards.
marry. Can
Although
I
the
select male
guards mostly
characters?
leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I
3
trust
आई
the
थी खाली
most.
मैंने एक दी
It's almost
उन्होंने
too
वो
hard
मिठाई
to
में भी
believe.
दादी ने 2 ही डब्बे भेजे
If
वो
you
दोनों
want
में
to
से हम
investigate them,
दोनों
please
फैमिली का आधा
take
आधा था
every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And
मैं
thank
going
you,
for Aleta मैं
Malus.
पहले ही बोल रहा
You've
अपना अपना
provided
देख
us with a
लो
lot of great
I will
information.
go for
You're
Nevelet
too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangements.
Oh, thank
Hello
you so
Anirudh
much,
Galord
Malus.
welcome to the stream
You really are the best.
I want my
A
Archon
new case
collection so
awaits,
Furina.
my dear partner.
Same, I also want from Archon collection, my Archon. Here from Instagram. Oh my god, I love it when people from Instagram
Thank
come
you.
here. Thank you so much, Anirudh bhai.
I hope we can work together to uncover the truth.
Or
and
Pasta
end
Boy,
this case
not dead.
once and
Halia.
for all.
Oh, we are going for another case. Nice. New case. Jacques' family. वो तो मैं भी इंस्टा से आया है सब मेरे को अरे तूने बताया नहीं मेरे को पता नहीं था कि तुम इंस्टा से आया यार थैंक यू भाई
It
अच्छा
is
लगता है
settled then. Please excuse me
Alfredo
and
अच्छा ही
enjoy
होता है,
your
बहुत खुश होता है
conversation at
Alfredo।
your leisure.
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
यहाँ वाले इंस्टा पे ज़्यादा जाते नहीं बिकॉज़ एवी में सब
Excuse
डालता
me,
बट इंस्टा
miss.
वाले स्ट्रीम देखने का तो ना बहुत
Do you
मस्त
need
होता है।
anything from us?
Oh,
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
सरप्राइज टू सी इंडियन गेंशिन फैंस यहाँ पे सारे गेंशिन फैंस हैं मेरे चाहने वाले
I'm
हैं
sorry that I only came
मेरे
to
को
visit
देखने को
after all
आते
this
हैं
time.
गेंशिन देखने को नहीं बिकॉज़ आई एम अ गेंशिन कैरेक्टर
After what happened, I
तो
didn't know
शॉर्ट
how I
देख
was
कर आया
supposed to
था
face the
ऐसा ही
two
होना
of you.
चाहिए
Ah, if it's about that, there's no
Level
need to
real Genshin that
apologize.
got 150 Q
After my
views, वहाँ
husband
से आया।
died, Spina di Rosula sent
Oh
us a lot of moolah and
yes,
support.
yes, वो नया
I
वाला
understood your
भाई
guilt
उसके
and
कमेंट्स पढ़
apology
के
to be
क्या
genuine.
रोलर कोस्टर था some are loving it some are
Aren't
hating
all
it
of
some are in the
those
middle
things
ground I'm like
nothing
क्या हो रहा
compared to the loss
है
of
जहाँ
Jacques?
तक मेरा फायदा हो रहा है I see that path
I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father
मैं
so
डेंड्रो शॉट से आया
needlessly.
था
You don't understand at all.
I
मैं
didn't
big
know
fan
how
you're
to
so
face
hot
you.
aha
Because I didn't know
Touch
what I
grass
could
because it's
possibly bring
dendro.
as a consolation
Yes,
gift.
it's
I
dendro.
know only
Touch
the full
grass.
truth could bring closure to you.
वो देखो गेम में भी ग्रास से
And to
टच
all
करो,
of us.
सूंघो उसको, तो पे डेंड्रो एलिमेंटल पावर मिलेगी. मैं तो 13 पीटी कोकोमी रिएक्शन देख के आया.
I'm sorry.
ओहो.
I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt.
भाई
On the matter
भाई
regarding my
मेरे साथ
husband,
बहुत पहली
my
बार
daughter and I
मतलब
have
पहली
more or
बार हुआ है
less
ऐसा.
found our answer
मैं लिटरली
already.
सिंगल पुल ऐसी मजे के लिए करता हूँ. मेरे को
mind
पता है कुछ नहीं
sharing it
मिलने
with
वाला
me?
सिंगल पुल में से, बट
I really can't believe
It
that
gave
my
me a
father
fo-
could
fo-
ever
I was
bring
like-
himself to shoot
I
Jacques.
was so confused because
I
मैंने
always knew that my husband's
गणेश
money was
करके
earned through
मेरा
others'
मेंबर है,
suffering.
उसका
He
अकाउंट
told
यूज
me
किया फॉर
countless
अबिस
times
एंड आई
that if he
यूज्ड
could
हिज
turn back
wanderer
the clock, he
and
would
after
never
using
go
the
into
wanderer I
the
was like
filth
so
business again.
good, I want to use it
He had many
more,
regrets,
so I was like I'll pull
and felt
wanderer
that he took
and I
the
won't go
idea
for
of
Kokomi.
providing
Kokomi is
for
the
his
best
family
character
too
for pulling,
literally.
okay, like if you get
For
any
the
option for
longest time,
Kokomi
he
or any
thought
other
Mora was
character
everything.
you should always go for
So when
Kokomi.
Mr. Callis
Kokomi
came to him with a
over
proposal,
anything else.
he accepted
Naida
it
and
almost
Raiden Shogun को
immediately.
छोड़ के Kokomi. नाइडा और रेडन
He
शोगन के
tried
बीच
to
में
be as
अगर ऑप्शन
careful
आता
as
तो
he
फिर यू आर
could,
गोइंग टू गो
but
फॉर
even
आइदर
so,
नाइडा आइदर
he was still
रेडन
found
शोगन.
out by
मतलब
the
ऐसा
higher-ups.
कोकोमी एंड
They
आइदर
found
नाइडा
out
या रेडन ऐसा बोल
about
रहा हूँ. तो
his
कोकोमी था तो
betrayal?
सबने बोला कोकोमी पुल कर. आई लाइक
Papa
नहीं
didn't
यार,
say
मेरे
that
को थोड़ा मजे
exactly.
चाहिए, तो मैंने
But
वॉन्डर पुल
Papa
किया.
did tell me
फिर
that I
मैंने
should
ऐसे ही
never
सोचा
be
दो
ungrateful.
पुल है, पिटी बिल्ड हो
Before he
जाएगी,
left that
करता हूँ
day,
पुल.
he
तो
told
कर
me
दिया
that
मैंने,
he had no
और भाई
choice.
आ गई कोकोमी.
It was only later that
क्या
I realized it was
ओपी
his
था भाई
final
वो.
farewell to the two of us.
डिवाइन गॉड भाई ने कराया था.
I
उसने
don't
बोला
know
था
that for sure,
वो
you could say
एक
that's the
मास्टरलेस
conclusion I
स्टार गिटर
eventually
वाला पुल
came
भी कर
to.
दे भाई. मैंने कर दिया, मुझे मिल गई कोकोमी.
Which is why
और
I'm
वो
the one
C1
who should
स्कारा
feel
मूव्स तो
guilty.
कुछ भी था.
Callis had always
कुछ भी
taken
था.
great care of us, both when
अगर
he
मुझे
was
पता
still
होता कि मुझे
alive
वो
and
पीटी पे
after
कुछ
he
मिलने
passed
वाला है तो फिर
away.
मैं थोड़ा होल्ड करता था खुद
Even
को. बट
if he
ठीक है,
fired the shot that killed my husband,
C1 वाला
it
तो
was
बहुत ज्यादा
likely in
अनएक्सपेक्टेड था. वो तो
self-defense.
एक्स्ट्रा अनएक्सपेक्टेड
It
हो
is
गया. मतलब
impossible for me to
अनएक्सपेक्टेड
hate
भी हुआ,
him for what
फिर
he had
एक्स्ट्रा
done.
वाला भी हुआ.
But Mama, why is
मेरा
Papa
बेबी गर्ल
still
नहीं
the bad
देखेगा.
guy
कौन
if he did the right thing?
मेरा मेन तो
Papa
कोकोमी नाइडा
always
ऑफिशियल
wanted to
था
be
जो
a
है
good
ऑटो
man.
किल.
So why did he
अबे
have to do
हाँ,
a
मेरे को
bad
ये
thing
टीम
in the
ट्राई
end?
करनी, बट उसके लिए मेरे को पूरा फिशियल
Well,
बिल्ड करना पड़ेगा.
Things aren't always
मुझे
as they
चाहिए था,
seem.
नहीं मिली.
You still
कभी-कभी
feel
मेरे
like your
जैसा लग
papa was
सबको
a
मिलना
good
मुश्किल
man,
होता है.
right?
पापा was a good
Yeah.
man. I'm your papa.
Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that.
मेरी पहली 5 स्टार थी
If a good man
योएमिया
had to do a
इन
bad
वर्जन
thing,
3.2.
then he must have had his reasons.
मैंने मोनो
Regardless
ट्राई
of
किया.
whether he
कोकोमी
left you a
क्यूट है.
parasol or
क्यूटी
a sword.
कोकोमी.
He must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh,
Thank you.
I touch
everything
अलेतम
you've
ग्रास.
told
वो
me.
तो आदमी है. डेंड्रो है.
I
डेंड्रो
will
ग्रास.
definitely find the truth.
गलत ग्रास तो नहीं छोड़ा
The
था
current
उसका.
state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and
Naughty,
accept.
naughty.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Testimony from Jacques' family. Talk to Florente.
are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next. Florent should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in this.
Like 10k, 5k, 8k, इतने सारे
Greetings,
numbers.
boss. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House? Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside, and we found some clothes left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me,
will cry now.
I feel like we should try to
ये क्या
reopen
है?
his case.
Damage.
Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Official नहीं है तो रेडन लगा लो. Oh हाँ,
Let
रेडन
me
भी काम कर
think.
सकती है. True.
Mr. Callis was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew my first reaction was that Mr. Callis's life was in danger. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callus was standing.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callus had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person. About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned, do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callus ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys? But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us? He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
About that, Malus told me a thing or two. So I'll tell you everything.
I understand. And if I may just say one more thing. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callus. But it was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula, no matter what others might say.
Don't worry. I will definitely find the truth.
Chi-Chi.
You and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
Chi-Chi is... लोगों ने गेम में चीची डाला है क्यों और उसको 5 स्टार क्यों बनाया पहली बात
Too slow.
Hey, Thierry, it's me.
Oh, now, what brings...
Oh, so you...
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the guards.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that?
I mean, Callus did a fantastic job running the town. Building Spina di Rosula from... It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high... Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You, here for some formal business?
2 times 50-50 lost on you.
These two are my partners.
Acha,
What
3.2
happened at
and
the Opera
3.8.
House made us realize that
3.7,
Linny's case and my
Because I come and
father's
welcome to
may be
stream. 3
related.
times 50 lose
We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question.
By the way, guys, मुझे पूछना है version 1 and version 2 में कितने patches थे? Like 1.1 से लेके 1 point how much and 2.1 से लेके 2 point how much?
Why do you ask? We definitely can't use them
Anurag
to
Bharti,
forcefully
can
get
you
more
help
evidence
me
for your
pull a
father's case.
50-50?
Well, you see,
What do you mean by
just
that?
recently,
Like,
we were
help
attacked
pull
by a horde
50-50?
of unnumbered GAMMIX in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me...
If I had to make an analogy,
2.0 to
when you order a dish,
2.8
the chef will
always.
make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to
Achha, so you want me to
massage
pull your
shoulders
child and
or
win your
carry your
50-50? Done,
baggage.
bro.
If you
Done.
try to make unreasonable
I think
demands, the
1.8
chef
or
would just
2.8
think you're
max
out of your
they
mind and
probably.
ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my GAMMIX.
1.0 to
serial number
1.8
is
and
also
2.2
not
to
as easy as you might
2.8.
think.
मैंने 1.
There are a lot of complex
1.0 से
steps
लेके
to it,
2.8
and it's
तक गेम
almost
नहीं खेली है
impossible to
और
keep it a
I have
secret.
played the game from
So I can
3.
promise you, those mecha were definitely
3.1 के
private
last
units.
4 days खेले मैंने
Certainly not
and
cheap.
then 3.2
So,
पूरा
whoever
खेला.
their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both.
9 is
Now that you
Panaudi
mention
number
it,
in
though,
China. भाई मेरे पैर में ना
being in the
बहुत
synth
pain सा
business
होने
would
लगा है. I don't
definitely
know
be
what to
profitable
do.
enough to afford this.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
1.02 1.6 है अच्छा 1.80 1.6 है
Oh,
न्यूबी हो
thank
भाई
you for
फिर
the
भाई
vote of
मैं
confidence,
अभी
Navia.
36 करता हूँ
Jokes
मेरे को
aside,
सारे कैरेक्टर्स कैसे
I'd like
बिल्ड
to
करना है
wish you
मुझे
all the
पता
best with
है
your
कौन सा
investigation.
सपोर्ट है कौन नहीं है वो भी मुझे
I'll be
पता है
staying in the city for a little while,
न्यूबी मत
so
बुलाओ मेरे को गेम
just
में
come find me if you need any
तुमसे
support
ज्यादा
from the
कैरेक्टर्स
guards.
रहेंगे मेरे पास अगर तुम भी पैसे डालते तो तुम्हारे पास भी मेरे से ज्यादा कैरेक्टर रहते हैं बट मैंने तो पैसे डाले पैर दुख रहे हैं यार कैसे हो बाय द वे एकदम बढ़िया हो यार मैं किसा लिनी नहीं मिला अभी तक मेरा पैर हाउ old player are you? I am been playing this game from 3.2. Contact Marcel. Marcel low क्यों नहीं है? Why not Marcel low? Wanna bet F2P by the way? नहीं यार मेरे को कभी कभी लगता है कि मैं पैसे खो दूंगा बैट करके Started playing from the first week. मेरे को खाली पहले टाइम से खेलने वाले लोगों का एक ही चीज अच्छा नहीं लगता You guys have a lot of materials, a lot of XP books and everything जो मेरे पास नहीं है इसलिए मेरे पास कैरेक्टर सिर्फ 2 लेवल 90 पे है एंड बाकी सब लेवल 80 पे जाके छोड़ दिया है मैंने
Navia, hello.
We
Sorry
got
to
C3
keep you
Barbara
waiting.
and C1 Rosaria from
Not as
Lenny
young
Banner
as
by
I used to be,
110
so my
wish.
legs are giving out a bit.
How is this happening?
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel.
मेरे
There's no need
को
to
भी
stress.
एक ही बार मिला ऐसा
I
4
just wanted to talk
4
to you
stars in
briefly
a
about what
single
happened in the
temple.
Opera House.
सुक्रोस वाला
you saw
बैनर आया था ना
everything too,
इसके
right?
साथ आयागा के साथ जब आया था सुक्रोस
I've
बैनर
never seen anything so strange.
इसमें I got
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits
मुझे भी वाइन
over a
चाहिए
few
वल्चर भाई
glasses of
हेलो
wine.
Oh, Paimon
guys if
doesn't
you
wanna
haven't
become
liked
the
please
talk of
like I have a
drunkards.
55 का likes goal आज set तो वो hit हो जाए तो मस्त हो
Apologies.
जाए
It's just how
बट
Fontaine
नए
is
रीजन
as
के
a
मैच
nation.
नए रीजन के मैच का
Everyone
कौन
loves
बात
drama
कर रहा है
and
यार
theatrics.
पुराने रीजन के
Uncle
देखते रहेंगे ना
Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that
Really?
humans can dissolve
Damn,
in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Exactly.
साला जिम में
I
टाइम
still
कैसे
don't
जाता है
have
पता ही
much
नहीं
solid
चलता
proof, but I can sense.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas,
नए कैरेक्टर्स के
it
लिए
seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so
नए कैरेक्टर
dearly
तो नहीं
will
लगता है
soon
और
become a
3
thing of
मिनट्स
the
वाला
past.
लिटिल लाइक बॉस
rest
के लिए क्या
assured,
कहना है
Navia,
ब्रैडॉग पे मैंने अभी तक
will
उनसे
always
फाइट ही
remain
नहीं किया
safe
मुझे
haven.
करना है फाइट
If you're scared,
मैं उनको
you can always
हराऊंगा
return
देखना
there.
तुम
If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabriere will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory.
मैंने 2.3 में
The
खेलना शुरू
Confrérie
किया
was
था और गलती
responsible for
ईटो
that
निकाल लिया था
banquet, so I was out and about the whole
मैंने
time making sure
3.3 में
things
ईटो
were running
निकाला
smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
मैं
Sounds good.
एशिया सर्वर
Just
पे
let me
खेलता
know
हूँ
if you ever need Mora.
2 healer 1 sub DPS 1 middle for lake monster भाई मेरी
All my
डैमेज
wealth comes from Callus's
डैमेज का बोल
patronage
रहा
and
हूँ
support. I'll spend however much it takes to
क्या
clear
चाहिए
his name.
मेरी डॉजिंग स्किल्स बहुत ओपी है
This can work. I'll Just treat them as new samples.
किधर है भाई?
Behold!
ऊपर है. They can one shot
We've talked
40,000
to all
HP
three
per minute.
suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
मेरा वॉन्डर बहुत ओपी चल रहा है अभी फिलहाल तो. Without proper pieces भी अच्छा ही चल रहा है.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
But where should we start?
My best character of all time as a, you know, without a weapon building में बोलोगे तो मेरा योएमिया है with 2500 attack and having a R5 rush and the ratio being
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered and that he had no choice before he left home that day.
And she used to do 60 to 70k का damage
If I had to guess,
with proper rotation
he
and
probably
team
received an order from the
compositions.
synth boss to kill my father.
यार अच्छे
Had he
से करने का
refused,
काफी मन कर रहा
he and
है.
his
रुक
family's
जा अभी आ
lives would have
जाएगा
been
एक हफ्ते में
forfeit.
नया.
So, Jacques
Bro's
fired the
highest
first
single
shot?
damage. I have highest single damage 600k 683k 683k yes
Oh?
with Eula.
And why is that?
कोडिंग करते करते आपको कंटेंट देखना इज मजा नहीं लाइफ. मैंने भी कोडिंग की है भाई. तुमको लगता है कि मैं थोड़ा सिर्फ गेमिंग में हूँ? मैंने जावा सीखा है, सी सीखा है, पाइथन सीखा है, आर सीखा है, सी शार्प सीखा है.
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective
एथिकल हैकिंग
would be
सीखी
to
है
turn
मैंने.
his back on the order
सब सीखा है.
and seek protection from my father. Makes sense.
पूरा का
But
पूरा
without
मैंने.
evidence, that's still just a theory.
I started 2.5 with Kokomi. My
Besides,
first
Jacques,
character,
the attack from
premium
the
character,
GAMMIX has been bothering me
was
quite a bit as
Yoimiya.
well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the
मैंने
secret of the
मेरे पास
primordial
डिग्री है
seawater was
लिटरली
revealed.
CS में कंप्यूटर साइंस ऑनर्स की डिग्री है. डिग्री वाला बंदा हूँ.
This lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since,
ओवरऑल
it's
3
quite
साल में
possible.
9.4 GPA.
Who among the three suspects would have the
9.4
ability to
out of
control
10 है.
privately owned GAMMIX?
8 million bro. 8 million आज तक लैंडिंग के वर्ल्ड टाइम रिकॉर्ड बना था हाईएस्ट लाइव वॉच. अच्छा हाईएस्ट लाइव मेरे को लगा 8 million डैमेज. लाइक व्हाट. हेलो अबंग सर. हेलो गो बैक टू द स्ट्रीम.
Thierry, you say? But I didn't.
Yeah, if the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out.
Florent? But
So you're saying he's...
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I
सारों का
don't
नाम
think
लेना
he would
क्या?
be... Uncle Marcel?
मार्सेल है. अच्छा
My
बस
father
5
did
लैंग्वेज
really
में इतना
trust
तो हम लोग
him.
को फर्स्ट ईयर में सिखाया
And they
था.
worked together on
अरे
a large number of projects.
और है.
Maybe, and with funds from
अबे
still
ऐसा
really
नहीं है.
hard for me to
लैंग्वेजेस
imagine, though.
लिमिटेड रहते बट वो
After all,
लैंग्वेज के
Uncle Marcel
रिलेटेड
has
तो
been
और
around
बहुत
since I
ज्यादा
was just a
सीखता है अंदर ही
child.
अंदर. तो वो भी होता है ना
Also,
खाली.
wouldn't this mean he has been spending a...
C++ भी सीखा है मैंने
Could it
फॉर
be?
एनिमेशन. लेकिन अच्छा ये सब करना है हमें. I got Elan today at 77. That is nice. कब होंगे भाई रिव्यूज? अरे जैसे मेरा ये एक्ट 2 कंप्लीट हो जाए तुरंत रिव्यू स्टार्ट. तुरंत.
Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the three, the rationale
This
he
now
gave
she
me
is
made
going
a
to
lot
be
of
a
sense as well.
5-star
The
Geo.
suspect
She's a
is
5-star
knowledgeable
Geo
about the
Navia.
Spina's internal affairs, has the means to
I got
dispatch
Elan at
mecha to
37.
assassinate us,
को भी 1 घंटे से ऊपर
and
लगेगा.
possesses significant...
इतना ज़्यादा टाइम जाने वाला है
Even if
इसको.
I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
मिला के नहीं वल्चर तेरे को ये लान फिर सेकंड अकाउंट पे. अब की बार यूएई में आए ना जाए बट उसको नहीं जाने दूंगा. ये हुई ना बात इंदौर भाई.
Yes, We need far
Hello
more
Dragon
solid
sleeps
proof
tonight.
before
Welcome
we
to
can
stream.
hope to go
मैंने तो
charging
like
in
and
on our
sub भी
enemy.
किया, अब मैं flex करूँ.
Navia, here you are.
Account flexing, huh?
I've been looking.
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trial?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
Huh? Child?
What? Is that...
Yeah, we know him.
Well,
Wait,
he's been
child
accused
को
of
they're
being
putting
the
on
true
trial?
culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was
Cloud
strange
Riddle
about it,
coming
so
will be playing
I came to
in
tell you the
future.
news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be
But
next to impossible
child.
to get the guards to support.
Right. Because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Huh? Split up? What do you mean? Since this is a... You're right. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the disciple...
You.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
Malus and Silver.
Ah, Malus,
Account
Silver.
driven as soon as I complete
When
this
did you two get...
We heard it's our
Archon
hope that
quest.
your confidence
Genshin का
will be
damage 10 million पे
bolstered with the two
capped
of
है.
us by your
हाँ वही
side.
लेकिन 8 million बोला किसी ने तो मेरे को लगा तू 8
Thank
million
you
damage
so
की बात कर रहा है, but it was 8 million watching for
Let's make haste for Irenaeus.
Chandrayaan's
Paimon, Traveler,
landing.
See you then. Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over. Huh.
Quit following
पानी
me.
के अंदर
Let's
है
go
ये.
and try to find the entrance.
Popo. Underwater game is honestly so good. है ना बहुत OP है भाई.
Finally found it. Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth product. Your Navia's probably arguing up a storm right.
Meanwhile, inside the Opera Epicless.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia.
Mr.
Do you
Tartaglia.
accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right? I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received.
Bro, Tartaglia being so
When I privately
ballsy.
sparred with her last time,
इतना
she was
ज़्यादा
obviously
ऐसा हो
holding
रहा है
back.
ना ये.
Real disappointing.
कुछ ज़्यादा ही
Hey, don't you
ज़्यादा ही
understand?
कॉकी हो रहा है
You're
Tartaglia.
currently the prime suspect for a major case.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm...
No.
Hey, डर गई.
What I'm...
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again.
That case had nothing to do with... Huh? What's going on?
Surprise audio
Why
memo.
is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time, but that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue, and if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default.
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted.
Aha, attack liya dost.
Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
You? Acha. Marcel?
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabriere.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court. Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he... Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
At this pace, maybe 45
apologies,
minutes
sir.
plus.
It all just happened so quickly. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is
very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia...
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on, why would I do that?
जैसे traveler वाला scene आएगा, we'll start with the account reviews because I think तुम लोग बोल रहे हो बहुत time लगने वाला है तो फिर
suspect. Wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
जैसे ही मेरे को traveler का scene पे आ जाऊँगा ना मैं, once this scene is over, I'll start.
The audience doesn't even have the... Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage. On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the... During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have... The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts.
Ooh.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene. Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
क्या हमारी बारी है? Yes. इसमें loophole है क्या identifying? Refute नहीं. फटाफट सब click कर देते हैं.
The testimony, however, unfortunately. This assassin.
Aha! I am so good in this.
A pile up, but since it. Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired
इसने डाटा
assassin
पुल
to
कर लो
dissolve
तुमने
into
मना कर दिया
water,
रेडन निकालने
leading
रेडन निकालना
everyone
अगले
to
मत
believe
निकाल
Callus was
कर
responsible for
कल
Jacques' murder.
रखी है क्या क्वेस्ट
This
दूसरे अकाउंट पे
is the
कर
true
रखी है क्या
version of
क्वेस्ट दूसरे
events.
अकाउंट पे मैंने ये नहीं मैंने ये क्वेस्ट नहीं की है करना स्ट्रीम पे ही ये क्वेस्ट
Ah, so that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial...
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine one. Do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this
Technically
very
requires
moment.
skill to play. Wait, the only character which
If you don't have any evidence, you should...
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be
नहीं
a
मेरे को स्टोरी
reasonable
पता है
investigative
मेरे
direction.
को बस वो सब पढ़ के करना नहीं है मैं फटाफट सिलेक्ट
Why
कर
do I
रहा
feel
हूँ
like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's
Scared
become
of
more
embarrassing.
diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved...
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth
I know Child
would allow
International is
the
the best.
culprit
वो
to be
एक
brought to
shot कर
justice.
सकता है कोई भी enemy
What
और
was
इसको
certain, however,
बहुत OP रहता
was
है.
that it would paint a
But
gigantic
it is very
target on
hard
my
and very
back.
बहुत ज़्यादा skill required to
told me
you
that
know
Demoiselle had
learn the
already been
proper rotations
selected
and
as the
everything.
next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our
चल bro
lives.
good night नींद आने
Of
लग गई.
course, the guards
इतना
might
जल्दी?
eventually figure out the truth of the matter, but what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist.
You
But
play
by
the mobile and
staying
you just try to
silent,
get an
we
ability
retained the
rotations after
ability to
practice.
deter our opponents
मोबाइल
and
पे
continue
कितना
the
hard
stalemate.
रहता है करना ये सब
I
भाई.
was able to become Spina di
कैसे
Rosula's
करते तुम लोग
president,
भाई?
which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to...
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand. I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So... During the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
PC better है मैं फिर mobile पर रहता.
Yeah, as a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but...
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing.
अबे ये लोग तो बोल रहे और बहुत टाइम लगने वाला है, तुम लोग तू बोल रहा है कि खत्म होने वाला है।
And Callus. As a result,
सब लोग बोले 45 minutes से 1 घंटा और जाएगा।
And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene.
मैंने तो स्पीडरन नहीं किया, मैंने सब कुछ सुना। मुझे पता है इधर क्या चल रहा है।
And the trial.
ये देख डिवाइन गॉड आराम से 30 मिनट तो है बोल रहा है।
You suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Don't know what she can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Snezhnaya.
Seems like she got the wrong guy. At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
Last 3 roll number 14 section be high. Why is her name that?
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes.
This game is OP,
I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as
Online
well.
class wale account
And
se aa gaya
whose
kya ye?
image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
वाशेयर को उधर छुपाया हुआ लगता है ट्रैवलर पे। चलो चलो Before we do this, let's get your account reviewed. किसको किसको account review कराना बता दो. सब लोग अपना अपना UID डालो और कौन सा कैरेक्टर you want me to review वो हम करेंगे. फटाफट शुरू हो जाओ. जिसका पहले आएगा उसका मैं डालूंगा. शुरू हो जाओ. UID डालो और कैरेक्टर का नाम डालो. डिवाइन गॉड का आ गया पहले. सारे बोलता है कुत्ता साला. 8 2 9 7 9 कितनी बार किया रहेगा मैंने इसका रिव्यू. 982 वो तेरे अच्छे है बिल्ट है. 7 even प्लीज. चलो लेट्स सी योर काजुआ लेवल 80 आउट ऑफ 90 विद 696 EM. कम है EM. फ्रीडम जोन होते हुए भी कम कैसे है EM. 41 over 96 143 एनर्जी रिचार्ज. फ्रीडम जोन है. 4 piece VV. 44 EM. नो EM here. EM ये अपग्रेड कर देना इसको. एंड इसमें भी EM भर दे ब्रो. गिव दिस ऑल्सो EM. C0689 थोड़ा EM चाहिए उसको. गान्यू पे वी हैव 1500 अटैक विच इज वेरी लो बाय द वे. 1500 इज वेरी लो. 52 over 185 162 एनर्जी रिचार्ज. वेपन्स इज प्रोटोटाइप क्रेसेंट. 4 piece wanderer. 12 and 3. 32 and 2 which is nice. Attack sands please. Give her attack sands. 25 over 9 but energy recharge sand अच्छा है ये but attack sands चाहिए. Prior damage bonus. Crit damage 14, energy recharge 11. Crit rate 31, crit damage 12. C0 10 4 8 सब है मेन नहीं. सब DPS लेकिन गान्यू बेटर मेन DPS. लाइक तू उसको एज अ सब DPS काम करा रहा है बट ठीक है नॉट बैड. बट फिर भी वो सब DPS रखेगा तो भी उसको अटैक चाहिए फॉर गेटिंग मोर डैमेज. 2500 अटैक कामिसातो आयाका. 26 over 240 which is so good. 90 का एमेनोमा. 4 piece ब्लिजर्ड स्ट्रेयर. 7 10 तेरा ये बहुत अच्छा आयाका है. 24 3 29. गॉबलेट क्रायो डैमेज बोनस चाहिए ब्रो. गिव क्रायो डैमेज बोनस गॉबलेट. 6 over 28 बट रेशियो मस्त है ये. रेडन को दे सकता है पता है तो ये गॉबलेट. C0869 ओ सॉरी मैंने एक आर्टिफैक्ट मिस किया. हाँ ये इसमें तो क्रिट रेट नहीं बट क्रिट डैमेज चाहिए नहीं. मैं अटैक परसेंट चाहिए जो बहुत बढ़िया मिल रहा है देखो. C08 6 and 9. साइनो एलिमेंटल मास्टरी कम है उस पर. 2000 अटैक. 81 over 187. थोड़ा ऐसा 300 तक 200-300 एलिमेंटल मास्टर इज गुड ऑन हिम. प्राइमोडियल जेड विंग्ड स्पीयर. 2 piece थंडरिंग फ्यूरी. 2 piece वांडरर. 228 10 20 20 10 अटैक सैंड्स. ओके इलेक्ट्रो डैमेज बोनस विद 7 क्रिट डैमेज एंड एनर्जी रिचार्ज 16 point. क्रिट रेट 31 क्रिट डैमेज 22. 2 क्रिट रेट 28 क्रिट डैमेज. C0678 तेरे सारे इसका टैलेंट थोड़ा अपग्रेड करना है कैरेक्टर्स का. सब लोग अपना अपना UID डाल दो एंड देन हम लोग करेंगे रिव्यू शुरू. ये लान मैं तेरे 4 stars नहीं देख रहा. लेवल 80 आउट ऑफ 80. लेवल 90 पे कर दे. HP थोड़ा 32,000 तक का चाहिए उसको. 66 over 112 217 एनर्जी रिचार्ज. फवोनियस वॉरबो R2 लेवल 90. 4 piece एम्बलम. 23 गुड प्लूम. 11 7 ओकेश फ्लावर. ये बहुत अच्छा प्लूम है. ये अगर HP होता ना 13.9 बेस्ट प्लूम फॉर रियलान. 31 क्रिट रेट. नो क्रिट डैमेज. सैड हो गया. हायर डैमेज बोनस विद नो क्रिट रेट बट एनर्जी रिचार्ज भी नहीं है. HP भी नहीं है. HP सैंड्स विद क्रिट डैमेज 23. एनर्जी 9.7. आई नो इट इज़ हार्ड टू गेट आर्टिफैक्ट्स. C0288 ये ला नवे पुल क्या है. इसके बाद आता है लबप्रीत कुंदल. 847 28 23 23. चलो सर्च. रेडन एंड जाओ एटलीस्ट. ठीक है तो रेडन देखते हैं. आई एम डूइंग रेडन एंड जाओ ओनली बिकॉज यू आस्क्ड बोथ ओनली देम. नीचे और क्या लिखा तूने. जाओ एंड रेडन एटलीस्ट. HP 90, अटैक 1600 है, 58 over 158. अच्छा रेशियो है बे, नॉट बैड. Oh my god, so good. एनर्जी रिचार्ज 280 का विथ कैच. मेरे को लगा तेरे पास एनगल्फिंग लाइटनिंग हो गया. 22 over 7 एनर्जी रिचार्ज भी है. 26 एनर्जी रिचार्ज 9 and 22. एनर्जी रिचार्ज 10, क्रिट डैमेज 10, सॉरी, क्रिट डैमेज 21. क्रिट रेट 31, एनर्जी रिचार्ज 11, क्रिट डैमेज 21. बहुत बढ़िया बे. C0 6 8 10 बहुत अच्छा है. फट्टे है. जाओ थोड़ा और अटैक चाहिए जाओ को, बट रेशियो ओपी है. 82 over 213. थोड़ा ऐसा 1800 तक का मस्त लगता है. 1800 1900 का अटैक ऑन जाओ. वेपन ब्लैक लिफ पोल दिया है. आर्टिफैक्ट्स 2 piece VV 2 piece शेमनावा. 731. 3 and 28 एनर्जी रिचार्ज 10. अटैक सैंड विथ 727. एनिमो डैमेज बोनस, क्रिट रेट 9, एनर्जी रिचार्ज 17.5. 31 21 के डैमेज. HP मिला है. एनर्जी रिचार्ज ये पता है ये लान के लिए कितना मस्त है. C0 10 9 10 बढ़िया. सारे रेडन वाले हैं, सबको अपना रेडन अच्छा लगता है. नेक्स्ट है शुभम भाई विथ रेडन. शुभम 805 388 235. राइडन सोगन 2000 अटैक है राइडन शोगन पे. 57 over 163 एनर्जी रिचार्ज 250. जब लोग रेडन बिल्ड करते ना, दे मेक श्योर कि रेडन के पास थोड़ा और एनर्जी रिचार्ज हो, लाइक 260 समथिंग. जो 280 वाला देखा ना वो बेस्ट. एनगल्फिंग लाइटनिंग एनर्जी रिचार्ज वेपन. उसका वेपन है तेरे पास. सिग्नेचर 4 piece एम्ब्लेम. 28 3 11 बढ़िया. 21 3 9 बढ़िया है ये भी. 520 एनर्जी रिच. ओ डैम, अटैक सैंड्स पे चल रही है ये रेडन. भाई क्या देखो इतना ज्यादा. ओके, सो इफ यू गिव अ गुड एनर्जी रिचार्ज सैंड्स टू हर देन बहुत अच्छा हो जाएगा. अभी को बता, when using 2 attack pieces on Raiden and having 250% energy recharge, what is the damage that you get using her ult with proper rotation? Like if you have ever used Raiden hyper carry team, अगर C6 का कूजो सारा है तो कितना डैमेज देता है, और अगर C6 कूजो सारा नहीं है तो Raiden नेशनल में उसका अल्ट का डैमेज कितना मिलता है देखो. आई वांट टू नो. ओ भाई C2 है ऊपर से. C3 होता ना तो बस भाई बस कुछ टूट जाता आज. बहुत अच्छा रेडन है. बट अनिरुद्ध गेलोड रेडन गानियो हुटाओ. 815 210 721. रेडन 1700 अटैक. 59 over 160 एनर्जी रिचार्ज 231. थोड़ा कम है एनर्जी रिचार्ज, कुछ ज़्यादा ही कम है आई फील. R5 कैच 4 piece एम्ब्लेम. 7 13 10 गुड गुड गुड. ओके लाइक ओके है ये. 10 11 11 4 ये बहुत अच्छा प्लूम है एक्चुअली. गुड प्लूम. अनदर अटैक सैंड्स विथ 11 13 7. इलेक्ट्रो डैमेज बोनस 15 15. परफेक्टली बैलेंस्ड with a few minorities. Sorry, minute problems. Minorities बोल रहा हूँ, मेरी इंग्लिश थोड़ी सी ख़राब सी है. क्रिट रेट 7 है. अटैक 14. डैमेज 62.2. C0 1 9 and 10. तेरा भी रेडन कितना डैमेज दे देता है with this setup? Tell me. हुटाओ 29,000 HP which is good. Elemental Mastery भी है which is good. And defense 67 over 207. Wow. Wow, with Elemental Mastery इतना. Dragon. Oh, wow. You managed to get 60-20 with Dragon's Bane. मेरे को लगा तूने कोई स्टाफ ऑफ ओमा या फिर कोई दूसरा क्रिट वेपन दिया रहेगा। 4 पीस क्रिम्सन विच 2011 630 and 5 HP. HP Sans with 9 and 20 317 31. Wow. 23 EM. This is अभी तक मैंने जितने हुट हाउस देखे ना उसमें से ये बेस्ट हुट हाउस लगा मेरे को अभी तक का। गान्यू 2300 अटैक 37 over 240 फ्रीज गान्यू है मेरे ख्याल से। एमोस बो फ्रीज गान्यू नाइस भाई बहुत ओपी। 714 1020 4 6 वो सारे इसको वो सारे स्टैट्स मिले ये प्लूम में जो गान्यू को चाहिए रहता है, बट इसमें कुछ नहीं मिल पाया अदर देन क्रिट डैमेज। बट फ्रीज गान्यू है तो विच इज गुड। क्रिट रेट 3 क्रिट डैमेज 32.6 क्रिट रेट 10 क्रिट डैमेज 62.2 7 over 14 अटैक 14% C0 1069 बहुत अच्छी गान्यू है ये भी। फ्रीज गान्यू मैंने ऑलमोस्ट यूजुअली लोगों को वॉन्डर ट्रूप वाला देखा है, 4 शॉट वाला गान्यू। ओके शुभम भाई का हो गया, अनिरुद्ध भाई का हो गया, भरत भाई का हुटाओ देखना है। 828717 हुटाओ 28,000 HP 1000 अटैक 2 elemental mastery 61 over 228 एनर्जी रिचार्ज 104 ब्लैक क्लिफ पोल दिया है 4 पीस क्रिम्सन विच ऑफ फ्लेम्स। वो वाला हुटाओ मेरे को बेस्ट लगा जो मैंने लेटेस्ट रिसेंट वाला देखा, उस पर 225 एलिमेंटल मास्टरी भी है ना तो फिर वेपराइज में काम आ जाता है। 9 over 21 13 over 6 5 over 15 9 over 3 19 over 3 9 over 21 13 over 6 ये वाला कौन सा था 5 over 15 19 over 3 crit damage 14 and crit rate 31 C0 10 10 9 मस्त है भाई। You finished act 2. I'm at that last step of finishing act 2. नेक्स्ट कौन है? आपकी गाड़ी से ज़्यादा मेरे फिशल का अटैक है, मेरी गाने का तो कम है। यस आई नो। अरे जेड कटर पे अटैक जाता है मेरा। येलान रिव्यू कर दो, येलान रिव्यू कर दो, डालना UID। नेक्रो एस्पेक्ट का रुक जाओ, नेक्रो एस्पेक्ट का येलान भी देख लो। एक एक करके आता हूँ मैं तुम्हारा ना ऊपर जो चैट्स है ना वो पढ़ रहा हूँ जिसमें तुमने पहले भेजा मुझे UID। तो अभी आता है नेक्रो एस्पेक्ट का ईटो देखना, नया सैंड्स मिला 3 दिन पहले। 848 461 297 Necro aspect. My name card's my biggest flash except a 2500 defense है, 74 over 176 white blind R5 4 piece husk 17-7 total Ito piece. Bro, another total Ito piece. Wow. 27-11. क्या ईटो बनाया भाई ने। C2 ऊपर से F2P C2 ट्रिपल क्राउन। कितना देता है पर हिट अल्ट में ईटो तेरा? अभी स्केच का येलान, स्केच का येलान 8 4 6 7 4 3 5 6 2 येलान। जो कैरेक्टर्स का नाम लोगे सिर्फ वही देख रहा हूँ मैं। 33,000 HP मैक्स, बढ़िया है HP। 72 over 210 गुड रेशियो। ओ माय गॉड, Oh my god, he has 193 energy recharge and this much. Rish. Aqua Simulacra. ये क्या बो है भाई, क्या बो है ये. C6 इलान हो जाए तो भाई मेरा दिल को कुछ हो जाएगा. 4 piece emblem. 6, 14, 10. 7, 10, 11. अच्छा, एनर्जी रिचार्ज सैंड्स दिया है. You are a very very naughty guy. 10 and 20. Hydro damage bonus with 10 and 10 crit rate crit damage. Huh. Huh. This is a very fascinating build that I am seeing right now. How much is your per ult का tick damage? वो per ult जो shots पड़ते हैं उसका per 1 कितना damage आता है? Night Sky Official रिव्यू हाँ हो रहा है ना. अभी नेक्स्ट है पताल गेमिंग भाई. येलान 82974498 never won a 50-50 लिखा. 35,000 HP which is great. 54 over 165 decent ratio, not bad. Energy recharge 210 है, अच्छा है. You are using Favonius Warboard which is good. R4 artifacts 4 piece emblem. Okay है ये. This is nice. This is very nice. This is also nice. Nice circlet. 7, 11, 5. Crit damage 7, crit rate 9, energy recharge 4, hydro damage bonus. HP sands with 14 and 6 and 13 energy recharge. C0, 1, 9 and 10. अच्छा ये लाना है. Not bad. Will you check 2 accounts? Me and my brothers. Yeah, you can give. ये लाना है. अच्छा Raiden भी है तेरा. Okay. Raiden 1600 attack, 59 over 127. Very low crit damage है. तो डैमेज नहीं दे पाती होगी ज़्यादा. पोटेंशियल डैमेज नहीं आ रहा होगा इसका. बट एनर्जी रिचार्ज 281 है विच इज़ नाइस. यू हैव द काच R5 4 piece emblem. 6, 21, 7, 14, 15 एनर्जी रिचार्ज. 11 and 6 with 31 crit rate. Naughty defense here I can see. This is a very bad circlet. I thought ये crit rate है, फिर मैंने देखा इधर crit rate इधर crit damage. Crit damage 25. Attack goblet. C0, 6, 10, 10. Your Elan is better. Raiden is okay. Not that great. Night Sky मेरा सब देख लो. देखने के बाद गाली मत देना बस. ऐसा है. UID और कौन है? रुको देखने दो. Will you check 2 accounts? Around 200k plus. सही है बे. 200k plus आ रहा है तो मस्त है. येलान पहले निकालो. जोंगली और येलान के में कंपैरिजन में यू शुड पुल येलान फर्स्ट. सॉ योर मीम ऑन इंस्टाग्राम. आई एम हम्बल्ड बाय दैट. नाइट स्काई सब कुछ देखने को बोल रहे हो मेरे को. रुको तुम लोग क्या क्या चैट कर रहे हो. $55 लाइक्स हो गए. लेट्स गो भाई. क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करो. अच्छा तेरा रिव्यू होगा तो क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करो. बाकी लोग अभी तो करने दे. 10k प्लस आराम से मारती है. टेन के प्लस बहुत बढ़िया है फिर. अच्छा है अच्छा है. बहुत ही यूनिक बिल्ड देखा मैंने वो येलान का. ओके वेट. नाइट स्काई ऑफिशियल का सब देखने को बोल रहे हैं. 82020757 सर्च. अंकित भाई. अरे बाप रे बहुत ओपी कैरेक्टर है. बैक F2P यूला वॉन्डरर हुटाओ अयाका जीन गान्यू जोंगली रेडन ऑल 90 पे. F2P देखता हूँ कितना F2P है तू. 2500 अटैक है इस पे. 74 over 188. ओके आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड इट्स एन F2P बट ठीक है. सॉन्ग ऑफ ब्रोकन पाइन्स। अबे इतना अच्छा couldn't get the pieces, I think. 4 2-piece glad मिला है। Crit damage 24, attack 10, 17 4, attack sands with 18 and 10, physical damage bonus। oh बहुत अच्छा physical damage goblet है ये भाई। this goblet is so good। oh nice circlet। F2P F2P C1 triple crown। Scaramouche Wanderer, attack 1800, 73 over 168, 115 energy recharge। Weapons R5 with Sith, artifacts 4-piece desert pavilion दिया हुआ है। 14 and 3, 11 and 14। Attack sands 46, crit damage 18 उसमें। Anima damage goblet, crit damage 18, no crit rate but attack मिला है। okay। Crit rate circlet with no crit damage। इस पे crit damage आ जाता तो तेरा crit damage आ जाता तो तेरा crit damage overall 200 के ऊपर जाता, फिर तेरा बहुत अच्छा wanderer होता है damage wise। F2P 1086 Hutao 33,000 SP, अच्छा है। 119 EM, 67 over 231, okay। Staff तू ना मेरे दिमाग में जा रहा है अभी ब्रो। F2P 4-piece Crimson Witch, crit damage 62, crit rate 7, 25 7 6, 20, crit rate नहीं है। 3 over 21, 13, C0 9 10 8। साला F2P बोलता है खुद को। Ayaka 1900 attack 70। अगर ये 71 over 233 विद ब्लिजर्ड स्ट्रेयर निकला ना, मैं तेरा गला घोड़ दूंगा, मैं तेरा गला घोड़ दूंगा मैं। हरान गेपाकू फुत्सु। It is just 2-piece blizzard strayer। 9 14, 9 and 12, 5 and 28, 28 crit damage 62, crit rate 8। F2P ठीक है भाई। ट्रिपल क्राउन, ट्रिपल 9 आई मीन। 2200 अटैक जीन को तो अटैक ब्रो 52 over 151। अकीला फवोनिया R2 वो तो मिलता रहता है हारते हो तो। 2-piece ग्लैडिएटर, 2-piece ब्लडस्टेन्ड शिवलरी, फुल फिजिकल जी ना। 21 3, 21 6 and 9, crit rate 31, crit damage 14, 20 energy recharge, animo damage bonus 26 and 5, 6 and 18। फिजिकल तो नहीं है ये। C1 10 10 10। Ganyu 2400 attack 60 over 171, not bad। Amos bow 4-piece wanderer, 18 crit damage and 9 attack percent, 327 16 attack percent with ये सब के बाद भी 16। crit rate 10, 9 and 18, 31 4 18। C1 10 8 8। Zhongli full shielder 57,000 HP है उस पे, 153 एनर्जी रिचार्ज भी है। ब्लैक टेसल R5 दे के रखा हुआ है। 2-piece टेनेसिटी, 2-piece नोब्लेस है। 3 21 9, 12 17 HP 6 10 10 C0। Raiden Shogun 18,000 HP, सॉरी 2100 अटैक। HP से क्या लेना देना। 58 over 161, 269.7 एनर्जी रिचार्ज है। स्काईवर्ड स्पाइन मैंने भी दिया है। स्काईवर्ड स्पाइन मेरा तो R3 है। 4-piece एम्ब्लेम, 33 3. Oh my god, nice flower. 326 again, nice. Energy recharge with 15 attack and crit rate 8. Sadness है इसमें थोड़ा. Crit damage 13, energy recharge 24.0. 28. C0 8 and 10. तेरा कैरेट साले अंकित बोलता है F2P. Who is next? Gaurav Sasmal. Ayaka and Kazuha. 846256026. Okay. Give me Primos or I will kit. 1200 attack, 952 EM. Energy recharge कम है buddy. काजुआ पे उसका अल्ट जल्दी जल्दी नहीं आएगा. नीड अराउंड 140 के ऊपर का एनर्जी रिचार्ज. आयन स्टिंग 4 पीस वीवी 310 56 67 EM 56 9 energy recharge 5 520 C0 589. You need energy recharge on a Kazuha. I would suggest Iron Sting के बदले Favonius का weapon दे दे. Favonius sword हो जाएगा ठीक. मैं भी Favonius sword यूज करता हूँ. मेरे Kazuha पे कुछ 750 कुछ है. कामिसा तो आएगा 2100 attack 36 over 227. Amazing. Amenoma 4 piece blizzard 10 10 6 15. सबका आया का अच्छे से बिल्ड हो जाता है. मेरा भी जल्दी बिल्ड हो गया था. Crit rate 2, crit damage 25, crit damage 28, crit rate 3, energy is 5, 6 and 12, crit damage bonus, 8, 9, 12, बहुत सही. सब वो स्टैट्स मिल जो चाहिए आएगा को. C0, 8, 8, 10. अच्छा है बे ये भी. प्रतीक का वॉन्डरर 83556523 चलो देखे प्रतीक का वॉन्डरर. प्रतीक भाई ने बोला माय वॉन्डरर बट इधर वॉन्डरर ही नहीं है. बडी नो वॉन्डरर. लबरीत कॉल का अलहितम भी देखने को बोल रहा है. ओके वेट. अलहितम 176 एलिमेंटल मास्टरी. थोड़ा 300 तक का एलिमेंटल मास्टरी चाहिए अलहितम. 1600 अटैक 67 over 240. 67 over 240. This is so good. Light of foliar incision. Oh my god, 88.2. Ish भाई. 4 piece gilded 921. Crit damage 32.6, 10 13, 7 13, crit damage 27, crit rate 31.1, energy just 10.4, 27 31, C0 8 10 8. I like your Aletham. अगर उस पर और EM रहता तो फिर और मज़ा आ जाता. भाई मेरा लिनी देखो भाई, नॉट फुली बिल्ट. आता होता तुम्हारे लिनी पे भी आता हो. स्लो सब आ रहा है. नेक्स्ट कौन है? C2 E2 कम्प्लीटली F2P. एक पैसा खर्च नहीं किया. 52 to 60 देता है E2 सभी बफ्स के साथ. गणेश भाई लिनी 82464620 8246464420. Level 80 Lini 2100 attack. Level 80. And you are saying this is half built. Definitely. Thundering Pulse. 2 piece Glad, 2 piece Shimenawa. I don't know what to say. हेलो टू एवरीबॉडी बाय द वे, अगर मैंने तुम्हें हेलो नहीं बोला होगा तो। रिव्यू चल रहा है। यस, हसीन अंसारी का, हसीन अंसारी। कैस्टन का भी मैसेज आया, मैंने देखा ही नहीं। हेलो कैस्टन, हाय। कितना सारा मैसेज मिस हुआ है। हसीन अंसारी, येलान 8122597771। लॉगिन नहीं कर रहा फिलहाल। वेटिंग फॉर ग्रैंड मास्टर वार्क। 34,000 मैक्स एचपी, बहुत अच्छा है ये। 70/27। Oh my god. Aqua Simulacra, 4-piece emblem, 17, 10, 7 and 21. Energy recharge. HP Sans 14 and 10. Bro, क्या पका रहा है? इतना अच्छा पीस, इतना अच्छा पीसेस कैसे मिल रहा है? मुझे भी दे दो ये सब। C1 है। C1 is the best. C6 भी बेस्ट है, बट C1 and C6 are the two good ones. ट्रिपल क्राउन। प्रतीक मिस कर दिया मैंने। रेडन, मैंने प्रतीक तेरा किया। आई रिमेंबर प्रतीक का रेडन करना। 8355652336। आई रिमेंबर डूइंग योर रेडन। हाँ आई रिमेंबर। नहीं, कैरेक्टर डिटेल्स हिडन है। अच्छा, आई हैवंट। कैरेक्टर डिटेल्स हिडन ब्रदर। Then Muo Devil, Razer also Raiden if time. Razer 855304891. Okay, he wants me to say is Razer and Raiden. ठीक है. So Razer with 18,000 HP and attack 1690. Wow. 72/223. रेड हॉट स्टोन थ्रेशर दिया। 2-piece शिमेनावा, 2-piece पेल फ्लेम। फिजिकल 5, 13, 4, 9 and 21, 3 and 21, 5, 9, 22.7, 31.9, 31.1, C3, 10, 10, 13. Let's see Raiden. 6, 9, 10 है इसका, ठीक है। 16 attack, 63/175, 221 energy recharge. Energy recharge is very low for Raiden. R5 catch, 4-piece emblem, 2196, 1455, 15, 6, 11, 10 and 20. Electro damage goblet. Crit rate 9, 62.2 crit damage. C0, 6, 9, 10. My Elan does 15k per tick. Still 12-1. Meme build. Lol. Had us in the first half, not gonna lie. बेकार डोमेन स्कारर का, क्या करूँ? है ना, वही है। 55 likes done. Also hi. मेरा भी रिव्यू करो, thanks. Umar Khan AR45. What character do you want me to review? If it's not built, I'm not gonna review, buddy. They are not built. थोड़ा और AR अपग्रेड करो अपना, फिर we will review your characters मस्त मस्त। कोई बच गया? Is there anybody who wants? What should I do? Umar Khan, तूने देख, if you want some suggestions, I would suggest कि you just go on, continue with the game, collect pull some good characters like Yelan, which is right now in the banner. She's a very good character. Then pick one character and build it fully, then only switch to some other character. Varna, if you do this साथ में, you won't have enough materials or anything to build a character. Where are you from? Gaming Guru, I'm from Navi Mumbai. किसी और का कुछ बाकी तो बताओ। नॉट डेड का येलान है। डू नॉट स्पैम वरना गुनीत भाई टाइम आउट दे देंगे। आई वॉज रिव्यूइंग ना, तो मैंने चैट ओपन नहीं रखा था। रुको इतना। वेर आर यू आई एम हियर ओनली भाई। नॉट डेड का येलान, विपुल भाई का यूएमिया, ललितम एंड राजेश कुमार का कुकी एंड शशि क्रैब येलान। ओके ठीक है, नॉट डेड येलान। तेरा तो कितनी बार देखा रहेगा मैंने। लेवल 90 हो गई है लेना। अभी तो मिली थी देखो। तेरे पास बुक्स कितने हैं भाई जो लेवल 90 कर रहा है? 55 ओवर 187, नॉट बैड। 203 एनर्जी रिचार्ज। तेरा डैमेज एचपी पे स्केल करता है, जितना ज़्यादा एचपी उतना ज़्यादा डैमेज। वॉर्बो 4 पीस एम्बलम 13-7 18-6। थोड़ा बेटर हो सकता है ये। वेरी गुड, परफेक्ट है गॉबलेट। एनर्जी रिचार्ज चाहिए था, इसके बदले मस्त हो जाता। C0688। I think I have better account. Many teams fully built. You have been playing from 1.0 ना? I think release से इसलिए। विपुल भाई योएमिया अलैतम 8281944145। फाइनली AR60 लिनी भी आ गया भाई के पास। योएमिया 2000 अटैक 73 ओवर 249 थंडरिंग पल्स रहेगा। मैं मिस किया बे, मेरे को मिला ही नहीं। वापस से हारा मैं थंडरिंग पल्स पे 50-50। आर्टिफैक्ट्स 4 पीस शिमनावा 621 21-6। क्या ही ओपी है ये सब। 9 and 21 11 क्रिट रेट में 62 HP मिला। एनर्जी रिचार्ज मिल जाता, सॉरी एनर्जी अटैक परसेंट मिल जाता। 7 and 15 पैरो डैमेज बोनस है ये गॉबलेट। C0-10-10 अलैतम 306 एलिमेंटल मास्टरी। अच्छा है ये। 63 ओवर 250 परफेक्ट, बहुत बढ़िया। लेकिन ना लाइट ऑफ फोलियार 4 पीस गिल्डेड 322 27-4 8 and 17 crit damage 20 crit rate 3 10 damage bonus crit rate 31 crit damage 24 attack percent element master किधर रहेगा? C09-10-9। बहुत अच्छे कैरेक्टर्स लगा बनाते हो भाई तुम लोग। इतना इतना आता है कि बन जाता तुम्हारे कैरेक्टर। शशि क्रैब येलान 8372633987 29,000 HP। थोड़ा 30 के ऊपर जाएगा ना HP तो अच्छा लगेगा। 66 ओवर 209 193 एनर्जी रिचार्ज है। फवोनियस वॉर्बो, ओ माय गॉड 66 ओवर 209 विद फवोनियस वॉर्बो, बट एनर्जी रिचार्ज कम है ना वैसे। 4 पीस एम्बलम 7 and 13 34 and 2 21 and 8 3 and 33। ओ क्या गॉबलेट मिला है भाई को। 62 13 12 C0-7-9-10। अच्छा ये एलान बना तेरा भी। बुक बस फार्म के बाद जब से राजेश कुमार कुकी 8428771125। ये जो अभी मैंने जिनका रिव्यू कर दिया और अब जाके बोल रहे ऑल रिव्यू करो, पहले नहीं बोल सकते थे। 912 EM 22 912 EM का भी देखना पड़ेगा। R5 4 पीस गिल्डेड कुकी। ये तो डिसेंट कुकी है, नॉट दैट इंटरेस्टिंग ऑफ अ कुकी। (63) 44 बाकी सब EM में होगा ना। C6 है लेकिन 12 लेने का वेपन ट्राई कर रहा हूँ। अच्छा, मेरे दोस्त के साथ खेल रहा था पर साला गेम बिल्ड करने में मदद ही नहीं कर रहा। और जब मैं पूछता हूँ क्या करना है तो साला मेरे ऊपर चिल्लाता है क्यों नहीं बिल्ड कर रहे हो। मैं HP इसको इतना भी दिया तो चलता है, पता है। मैं भी इतना कम HP पे चलाता हूँ, मेरे कुकी शिनोबू को काम कर जाता है। और क्या बाकी है? किसी का कुछ बाकी है तो वी कैन कंटिन्यू आवर स्टोरी। जो भी अभी ऑल लिख रहे हैं ना, जिनका मैंने पहले ही कर लिया और अब जाके ऑल लिख रहे हैं। वो लोग अभी अगले हफ्ते आना। पहले लिख दिया तो जैसे बाकी लोग ने लिखा ऑल तो कर देते। एचपी नहीं है, ईएन को किया हाइपर ब्लूम के लिए। हाँ बट हाइपर ब्लूम के लिए क्योंकि डैमेज जाता है ना व्हेन यू यूज योर ई, तो फिर वो जल्दी मरने का चांस रहता है। चेक रेशियो ओनली अदर कैरेक्टर्स। अच्छा रेशियो चेक करने बोल रहा है। ओके 8122597771। इफ यू वांट मी टू चेक द रेशियोज जैसे ही वांट्स देन आई कैन डू दैट। सो आई Ayaka का रेशियो 31/274
embraces its duty
with the weapon.
as a
Ayato 83/230. Putao 70/248. Naida 764 but 55/137 DPS Naida. Raiden 60/160. Wow. Catch. इसके सारे रेशियोज देख रहे हो तुम? ये रेशियोज देख रहे हो तुम? भाई ने पूरा गेम मैक्स कर दिया है। भाई ने गेम ऊपर मैक्स कर दिया है। ऊपर से अनिरुद्ध गेलोड भाई का भी ऊपर से ही है। और एक कोई तो बोल रहा था जिसको सब ऑल है, वो उसका भी अगर ऊपर से कराना है तो सब कर रहा था। कुकी भी बोला था। अच्छा सब कर रहे हैं और कुकी भी बोला है। ऊपर से करूंगा। वेंटी 641 EM है इस पे। हाँ नाइस, ये एनर्जी रिचार्ज बहुत है। जोंगली तो थोड़ा हाइब्रिड बना रहे थे अब जोंगली को। रेडेन 59/162 एनर्जी रिचार्ज कम है रेडेन पे। नाइडा 50/160। ओह दिस इज सो गुड विद 707 एलिमेंटल मास्टरी। ये मेरा ड्रीम नहीडा है, पता है मेरी ड्रीम नहीडा। 67/207 एंड 265 एनर्जी रिचार्ज। तो मैंने ये देखा ना ड्रैगन्स वेन वाला, बढ़िया। Hey, somebody's having 42,000 HP on UAM. Oh, HP गॉबलेट दिया इसलिए। हाइड्रो डैमेज बोनस देना और ज्यादा डैमेज आएगा। हाइड्रो डैमेज बोनस गिव्स मोर डैमेज। गान्यू 37/240 ब्लेजर शेयर है। काजवा 759 EM 230 एनर्जी रिचार्ज। 230 अबे अगर तेरे काजवा पे 230 एनर्जी रिचार्ज आ रहा है तो फिर यू कैन गिव हिम EM वेपन, तो तेरा 140 तक तो रहेगा एनर्जी रिचार्ज। I thank for the suggestion. Try my best to build one cat. Can you please suggest best way to build Shenhe? For Shenhe, give her any two-piece attack wala this. Give her two-piece gladiator, two-piece Shimenawa, and the substats should all be energy recharge and attack percent. You don't need to focus on crit rate, crit damage. Just fill her with attack percent. ये दे देना वो क्राफ्टेबल वेपन दे दे। नाइडा विथ 970 EM 18/94, तो EM नाइडा है पूरी। याइमिको 61/193 157 एनर्जी रिचार्ज। ओ भाई मेमोरी ऑफ डस्ट दिया है इसको, ये इतना संडास वेपन। व्हाई इज दिस अ क्रैपी वेपन? Kamisato Ayaka 41/213 41/213 F2P Ayaka with 4-piece Blizzard Strayer, 10 crit rate, no crit rate, 7 13 6 C0 10 9 10 Kazuha 940 EM 146 एनर्जी रिचार्ज। देख ऐसा 146 जितना अच्छा रहता है एनर्जी रिचार्ज। आयन स्टिंग दे सकते हैं ऐसे उसको जैसे दिया हुआ है। शोगन तो मैंने तुम्हारा देखा 50/186 कैच 4-piece एम्बलम। फूटा 29,000 HP है। 65/214 एनर्जी रिचार्ज 104 प्राइमोडियल 4-piece क्रिम्सन है। 7 10 14 9 5 2 and 21 10 and 20 C0 10 10 9 येलान 32,000 HP, 63 पर 195, 206 एनर्जी रिचार्ज। वॉर्बो है। तू भी एकदम वो मेरे जैसा ही है ब्रो इसमें, ये गेम में। यू आर लाइक मी। 28 2 19 and 9, 3 and 19, 15 and 7, 6 10 10 C0। अच्छा ये लाना ना ये। माई शैना इज परफेक्टली बिल्ड विद गुड यार। 4K अटैक शैना एंजॉयर। बस अब सिर्फ इकोनॉमी वाले बॉस को मारना एसेंशियल मैटर के लिए फॉर शैना। बट शैना इज द सपोर्ट कैरेक्टर बेसिकली, सो यू नीड अ गुड कैरेक्टर्स टू डील गुड क्रायो डैमेज। सब लोग लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करो अगर नहीं किया रहेगा तो। लॉगिन रिव्यू आई डोंट डू एक्चुअली, इट्स जस्ट UID देके, एंड इफ इट्स फ्रॉम अदर ID अदर रीजन तो आई डू इट ऑन एनका। आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट खत्म कर एक मस्त बात बताऊंगा। वो फुरीना का आवाज आता है वही ना, रोने वाला। मेरे पास 100 विशेस तो येलान के लिए पुल करूँ, मेरा टारगेट तो रिडेन है ब्रो। येलान निकाल। आई वुड सजेस्ट इफ यू हैव पुल्स गो फॉर येलान। 110 पुल्स है तो येलान निकाल ले। आई एम गोना यूज येलान हियर क्योंकि हाइड्रो कैरेक्टर्स की जरूरत पड़ सकती है। वो नहीं है, कुछ और है मतलब।
The night is cold.
Everybody stand back! Game's up. Fun's over.
Don't be scared.
Squall and Fury.
Nuvilette related. Nivelette. Novelette.
Whoa! The floor is going up!
ये क्या एरिया है? ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है?
Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a
पूरे
lot
का
of
बस कैसे
stuff
याद
for
रहने
this
का?
place.
You have to complete both the Archon quest का दोनों acts and then you can get it. You can get that रोने वाला आवाज वाला thing फुरीना का by entering। अरे यार मैं फिर नीचे आ गया। पागल आदमी। चल ऊपर लेके चल मेरे को। ओ ये ऊपर नीचे अपने आप होता है।
The wind rises.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
ये रहा मैकेनिज्म। क्या स्ट्रीमर लक काम करेगा? जरूर। डू यू वांट मी टू पुल येलान फॉर यू ऑन योर आईडी? जा रहा हूँ ब्रो प्रीमो की तलाश में। गुड लक भाई। मैंने बहुत एक्ट कम के लिए, मेरे पास कुछ नहीं है रोने का आवाज। देख वो दोनों एक्ट खत्म कर लेना, फिर अपना गेम का ऑडियो सब कुछ ऐसा कम कर दे पहले तो, और सिर्फ क्या बोलते हैं इसका आवाज ऑन रख, डायलॉग वॉल्यूम। एंड वो फाउंटेन के अंदर बीच में जो गैप है ना उसके अंदर घुस तो तेरे को आएगा। I saw your reel and subscribe to you today. Thank you, Shin-chan. Thank you very much. Love you, brother.
Gotcha.
ये क्या चीज है?
Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork.
Squall and Fury.
Quietly now.
My guiding stars.
ये क्या नए एनिमीज आ रहे हैं?
Huh? Yeah. Everybody stand back. Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
Behold.
Good to know that Desi Genshin players are there. Desi, मेरा Desi. Oh, मैंने गोले उस गाना है ना भाई, मेरा जोंगली पुल करने को आपको ही दूंगा. आज तो मेरा स्ट्रीमर लक नहीं देखना. On उमर खान अकाउंट. उमर खान डिस्कॉर्ड पे या इंस्टाग्राम पे किधर भी मेरे को डीएम कर दे तेरा लॉगिन आईडी, लॉगिन इन्फो आई मीन. And then once I'm done with this, we're gonna pull. चलो चले.
Too
ये
slow.
सब चेस्ट लेना इम्पोर्टेंट है. क्वेस्ट करने में मिलेंगे, इसको ध्यान से समझो.
Quit following me.
जरूरत ही नहीं मेरे को, मेरे पास वांडरर. I'll DM on Discord. Cool करो. येलान को आने में टाइम है, तब तक you will be able to collect more primos for येलान. So you're good.
The wind rises. Know your place.
Things are about to get dicey. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Stars, shine for me. My guiding...
Squall and fury.
Sup Soham bhai, welcome to the stream.
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost, though, as expected. That...
तुझे ग्रेटर लॉट की ड्राइंग भेजता हूँ, वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस है अभी. बताना ब्रो. डिस्कॉर्ड पर लोगों को 10 पुल्स में येलान मिल रहे हैं, 2-3 येलान काफी को, मेरे को 15 पुल में कुछ नहीं मिला. होता है यार ऐसा. मैं भी तेरे जैसा ही हूँ ब्रदर.
What's all this? Pink accessories,
इन इंडिया गेंशिन पे बेस इतना नहीं है. I hope because of me there will be, you know,
Oh, Paimon
people who
season
notice the
2.
game.
But, huh? You mean the girls from the cereal disappeared and then and all the boxes of things? These names. What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure.
I meet a lot of Indian players in co-op.
Managed to resurface
मेरे को
from
मिलते
the
ही नहीं है.
water
सबका
from the
नाम
primordial
वो चाइनीज में रहता है या फिर कुछ अलग ही रहता है. तो I feel like they're from that China region only. So I don't get only any. Like through my stream and my this I can get nicely.
Sorry, traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before. How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
Most of them are anime names. Anime names, no DM bro. Okay, after I'm done with this, we'll do.
That's why you did all of these experiments. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over?
RPG fan बोलते हैं खुद को and anime fan बोलते हैं, पर Genshin Impact नहीं खेलते वो लोग. भाई पता नहीं कुछ ज़्यादा hate मिलता है Genshin नाम को.
Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon
They just don't try to understand the
in
game.
the serial disappearances case.
You better do it whole, otherwise you have to do this domain again. You better do it whole मतलब when this game launch I'm friendly to no Indian players. Recently started Genshin Impact level 40 पे क्या क्या होना चाहिए minimum. Level 40 पे ना just go and enjoy the game. ठीक है, and enjoy doing your quests and you know just mesmerizing sceneries and graphics. थोड़ा experience करो. Once you reach level 50 ना तब जाके तुम्हारा character building वगैरह वगैरह शुरू होएगा. And do not use your fragile resins is what I would suggest. Fragile resins use मत करना. एंड कोई 4 अच्छे कैरेक्टर्स बिल्ड करके रख दो फिलहाल के लिए. Level your weapons and talents. Most people think it's Breath of the Wild copy. Copy हुआ तो हुआ क्या हुआ, but things are different now, yeah.
This is where they make all the synth.
People will still love both the games. ऐसे तो PUBG था, PUBG का सबसे पहले वो गेम आया था, क्या बोलते हैं, क्या था वो गेम का नाम? वो एक गेम था, ओपन वर्ल्ड गेम, ऐसा बैटल रॉयल टाइप, उसको कॉपी करके कितने लोगों ने PUBG बनाया था. तो फिर कॉपीज तो बनते रहते हैं. I have DPS for every element. I also think I have. For Pyro I have Yoimiya. For Hydro I have Yelan. Cryo I have Ayaka. Raiden in Electro. Dendro में कौन है? Dendro में नहीं है मेरे पास. Dendro में I have Tainari. And Animo में I have Wanderer. Geo में I have Ito. कौन बचा?
It's about finding someone to
हो गया ना?
assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it. This should prove the
COD?
existence
Call
of
of
the
Duty.
third person, right?
नहीं, Call of Duty नहीं. H1Z1, yes, H1Z1 था गेम का नाम. H1Z1 was the game which was first released, and उसका copy was Fortnite, PUBG and everything. Traveler DPS है क्या? नहीं, मेरे पास नहीं है वो. तो मैंने पहले ही सारे Fragile Resin यूज कर लिया. How can I get more? No bro, you shouldn't have done that. You should have saved those. Fragile Resin is that moon wala when you get, once you upgrade your AR level, do quests and all, तो वो moon वाली thing मिलती है. वो देखो save करने थे. That should be used for upgrading your, sorry, to get your artifacts. Artifacts domain में use करना चाहिए वो.
Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
Shit यार, मैंने ये वाला पार्ट पढ़ा ही नहीं अच्छे से, सुना ही नहीं. हो गया क्या? उधर एक चीज रखी है और आधा घंटा हो जाएगी.
There's so much synth
Shoo, welcome to the
here.
stream.
And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the... Mixing in Whoa! There's even fruit-flavored synth? Yep, it's... We've
अरे
looked
यार.
at almost everything. Yeah.
You shouldn't have used that. That is very important. अभी तू 40 पे ना, 40 से लेके 55 से देखो और मिलेगा, तो वो यूज मत करना, बचाना
Even
वो.
if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit. Sure thing.
किधर है क्लूज? Where are more clues, buddies? एंट्री पे हैं? नहीं भाई, उधर ही है. अच्छा हाँ, मेरे पास ये ई आ गया है. ओ ये वाला बॉक्स. मेरा टीम काया 70, बेनी 70 आई, मेरे को 15, बारबरा 40.
Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even
Is 58 cricket okay or I need more? 58 is fine. For what character do you ask? I'm doing Fontaine quest, yes. भाई हाइड्रा आर्कॉन खेल के लगता है मैं लॉयर बन सकता हूँ, है ना? इतना ज़्यादा.
Vinier. Isn't that Vache's Then... Aww. It's just a
Yelan.
normal
हाँ काफी है
diary
58
chronicling their love story. So many! A whole page's worth! The final name Marcel! Wait, but... Marcel's pretty old! Has this case...
Paimon hasn't figured out yet.
And
आधा
whose
घंटा अबे चुप आधा घंटा
do
नहीं है
you see? Marcel, is it a man named Vache? Oh.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard
चाइल्ड
of.
का एक्शन देखने
I
को
was
चुप करो यार
waiting
वो तो
for
ट्रेलर
you
भी
to
देखा था
say
बताओ
that.
मत कुछ भी चुप रुक
As expected of my partner. I just knew
मेरी
you'd
टीम
return
किरारा
in the
90
nick of
इधर
time.
90 एम्बर 90 गार्डियन
Just
90
how
Your team is
often
with
do
no
you
logic
intend
क्यों भाई
to
ऐसा
flout the rules of this court?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence,
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything! After your lover, Veneer, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you! You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache!
यही Vache
so
है
that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of... Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignere's death was brushed well. Now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Vignere is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, but I'm not from this blasted place. So I can't be dissolved. No matter what I do.
उसने खुद ने पी लिया
Is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Can't dissolve.
because वो नया सा है
I can't go. I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that. And in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me. I still need to save you. Yeah, I promise. We made a promise. Vignere.
55 तो अभी तक है
Please, Vignere. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling...
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might... The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vache and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover, Vignier.
Damn.
During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vache as a result. Vache learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vache discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vache decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vache expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vache attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vache's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case.
सबने बता दिया है मुझे. अब वो hype नहीं रहा, but मैं फिर भी act करूँगा कि मुझे पता है.
The oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vache. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vache is guilty.
Guards! Take Vache away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Yippee! We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh? Are you okay?
Navia.
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending.
ये blue वाला कैसे लूँ मैं?
Since it's been such a great
Blue
show,
वाला मतलब?
I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
Huh?
What?
Hey,
Why is
hey!
he guilty?
That's not funny. Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke.
Ooh.
You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
सबको पेल रहा है भाई.
He's activating his spell legacy!
ओ भाई, न्यूविलेट ने क्या किया?
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Huh? How is this even possible? Oh, उसको चोट लगी, खून आया थोड़ा सा. भाई कुछ भी हो जाए निवले पुल करना है हमें. कुछ भी हो जाए निवले पुल करना है हमें.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's going on?
कुछ भी हो जाए पुल करना है हमें.
Clear already?
कुछ भी हो जाए पुल करना है.
This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the all I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
I don't know what happened there.
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court?
Okay.
Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement.
कुछ भी बोल रही है अभी. इसको निकालो. कौन बनाया इसको? इसको वकील किसने बनाया? नहीं, इसको जज किसने बनाया? किसने बनाया इसको जज?
As the embodiment
Judge
of
किसने
the
बनाया
very
इसको?
concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment. If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable. All shall be revealed in time. Now, having said that, Although I hate to leave things hanging in
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the
Alright. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, after all, he's done plenty of bad stuff. So he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
My theory, actual Hydro Archon trapped. Oh. If she's wearing a vision and we know Archon don't need vision, vintage Anglia because of fake identity.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him! Traveler! Hey, Traveler!
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list. No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vache? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did the Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs? Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him...
Thank you.
Humans. Humans बोला उसने. Oh wait, न्यूविलेट ने humans बोला. मतलब न्यूविलेट खुद कुछ और है. Oh.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing.
Vache.
Ah!
Yes, that's it. So you heard it too.
अरे कचरा मत बको.
Vignere, it's me, Vache.
Vache.
I'm here. Where are you, Vignere? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Vignere, is that you? It's me, Vache. Vignere.
मैं तुम्हारा मॉड खेलता है या नहीं गेंशिन खेलता है?
Vache. Why did you come? Didn't I say? You look a lot older than I remember.
It's been more than 20 years. All this time. Only the thought of bringing you back. I must be dreaming.
Who would have thought I could
Vignere,
you are my
you
everything.
are my
I really don't know how could I
everything.
live without you.
I really don't know how I...
But Vache,
If you ask me, this
If you
world would
ask
be better
me.
off without you.
this world would...
If not for you,
I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top tier attorney one day.
If not for you, I would have continued to pursue. If not for you,
take care of my mother and she would not have grown old and died alone with nothing but the tears on the cheeks.
it's all because of your
It's all because of you.
selfishness.
Vasher गलत आदमी है.
You... Wait, you are not Vignier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vignier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea. And we were no longer individual. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony.
Lemony.
The only one I am not is Vignier.
Why? But then, where is Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said, but did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? You are
What
a
turn
liar,
of twist.
a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not. From the moment you...
No! Yeah!
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
ओ भाई मार देंगे इसको.
Vache. 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 Vache.
बर्तन रखने गया था डिड ने मुझे पकड़ के रोटी बना दी. खत्म. The young woman came much repeated lost his father finally performed the prison state he died. Several days later आ गया. भाई ये क्या ओपी था भाई. ये फुल इसका मूवी सीरीज क्या क्या नहीं बन सकता है ना माओ.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demo.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
हाँ ठीक है आगे बढ़ा.
Now that I believe. I mean,
sounds like you're really enjoying life being away. What have you been busy with since the trial?
it's just been one thing after the other. I've been making now. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first. This time, though, everyone in Poisson.
So his name's definitely been cleared.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all.
That blasted stubborn fool. Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness. Secret Tales of the Yellow Robe. To be fair, though, it was a really flat. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wish has finally come true too.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Now that's another thing.
Oh, and in other news, I also
Oh, are you two on better terms?
While you were investigating Vache's headquarters, it was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her.
Oh, that's great. Paimon also thought Clarend wasn't actually a bad person.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
We want to go too. adorable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive...
And in that case, everyone, let's be off.
उसका vision है.
Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Yeah, you're... Huh. This is where my...
Huh? There's someone there. Hmm? Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
And Raiden robot
Don't
है. Puppet.
say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Nervalette.
Human emotions?
In
So
any case.
everyone knows
why did
he's
you come
not
to
human.
Well, ever since that day, there was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh,
Huh?
rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, but Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and in the end, from a certain perspective, a justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things.
भाई summoning करो मेरे को सोना भी
Spina
है.
di Rosula,
हाँ उसका ना किधर
thank
गया?
you so much for your hard
वो
work
है क्या
and
बंदा इधर कि
perseverance.
चला गया? क्या नाम था भूल गया.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before.
उमर खान भाई हो इधर.
So, you're actually what?
Sorry about that.
Didn't I just say you...
Ah, so Navia... Let's not disturb them for...
Yes, उमर खान भाई है. चलो हो गया almost. फटाफट summoning करते और फिर ending the stream for Ninni.
Oh, no. Anyway, Nervalette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch...
Guess who is the judge? I think इसमें कुछ ज़्यादा important है नहीं. We'll do this later. दुआ करो सब early pity पे ये लान. Yes. We'll go and do some pulling shulling. फटाफट log out. Discord. भाई तुम्हारा पासवर्ड ऐसा क्यों है? गलत है. गलत है. या तो अकाउंट या तो पास, दोनों में से कुछ एक गलत है. चेक करो. Let the Chi-Chi summoning session begin. हाँ अभी हुआ। नहीं एरर स्टिल रॉन्ग। भाई का पासवर्ड गलत है तो वी आर वेटिंग। तो इज चेंजिंग पास। क्या करेगा रेशो जानकर सब चीज़ें हील करती है। और उसने गुनेसिस पास नहीं करा होगा पूरे को। का क्या ही अकाउंट है। My GG is level 60. We're gonna wait as with the black screen until he changes his password. Finally, the pulling session began. Is having, but भाई ने खोल दिया AR-45 पे ये रीजन। We are going chasm में, but chasm पूरा अभी तक डिस्कवर नहीं हुआ है। chasm में जाके we are gonna pull for Yelan in the chasm। chasm में करेंगे हम, chasm में। Viewer pulls, we have 111 pulls, and we are gonna do Yelan. Let's see the history here. We have 5, 10, 15, oh 10, 11. No, sorry, 5, 10, 11. Yes, 11 pity, 10 pull, 11, 21. Ah, sad. बट देखो ये नया वेपन मिल गया, ये अच्छा वेपन है, येलान को दे सकता है काइंड ऑफ। 21, 31 सैड अर्ली नहीं आ रही है लिनेट मिली 41 अब पक्का आने वाला है 5 स्टार 51 पे आई थिंक आज मेरा लक नहीं चल रहा है और यू गॉट अ बेनेट इज गुड न्यू है 61 पे तो पक्का आ जाएगी गोल्ड वी आर गोइंग ब्रोक गॉट बारबरा यू गॉट बेनेट का कॉन्स 71 पे तो आ ही जाएगा अभी गोल्ड 71 अब पक्का से आने वाला है 81 5 स्टार आई एम ऑलवेज करेक्ट 1 50-50 नहीं हारता मैं 2 3 4 ये लान डायमंड ये लान 50-50 हारता हूँ क्या मैं कभी हारता हूँ बिल्कुल नहीं हारता हूं मैं आए बड़े बेनेट भी मिल गया एक और लेट्स गो स्ट्रीमर लक ओपी आई विन द 50-50s Sun, do you want to pull for Yelan's weapon? तूने ये क्यों कोर्स किया है इसको हटा ये कर Do you want to pull for पिटी चेक करो 0 है 41 पुल्स है 0 पिटी क्या करना है इफ यू से डोंट देन आई वोंट वॉट एवर यू से वील डू दैट बट एक चीज देखो मैं रिस्क बता देता हूँ इट इज वेरी रिस्की टू पुल फॉर वेपन बैनर्स बहुत बकवास गिरी हो सकती है आई थिंक यू 4 स्टार बॉक्स इतना काफी है ठीक है देन ही डजंट वांट 41 पुल सेव्ड गॉट येलान दिस वाज अ वेरी गुड आई विल स्टॉप देन आई वांट टू पुल फॉर Zhongli then you go for Zhongli good चलो स्ट्रीमर लग काम आ गई थोड़ा लेट से आई बट आई जरूर ये बैनर बर्थ है ब्रो बट ही वांट्स कैरेक्टर्स ही डजंट हैव मोर कैरेक्टर्स तो उसको बेटर है ही शुड गो फॉर कैरेक्टर्स चलो फिर इट वाज बीन अ वंडरफुल इवनिंग वी शैल एंड द स्ट्रीम अब गुड नाइट बोलने का टाइम आ गया गुड इवनिंग के बदले वेपन मैनेज बिस्किट लकी फॉर मी है पर कैरेक्टर्स को मौत आती है मेरा एडेंस होता है सबके साथ ऐसा चलो थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग बाय बाय एवरीबॉडी गुड नाइट शब खैर